Not agree with these guys.
Word.
Get the fuck out of here and do something important.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here, asshole.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't you come back.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Friday night. It's the Toe and the Show. The last show of the year, 2022 is almost over. We got a few days left, and we ready for 2023. We know 2023 is going to be a big year for us. We know this. But I'm telling you now, 2022 was on some other shit, bro. Despite all the good shit that happened, despite all the fucking the progression that we made on the stream and all that other stuff, 2022 was on some other shit with other people. Now, this is the Toe and the Show. We get to talk about whatever the fuck we want on this one. This ain't about sports. This ain't about wrestling. This ain't about comics. This ain't about movies. It's about life. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy the audacity social media has to tell people who they should be, who you fucking think you are. I just want to say that the 2022 social media and all these fucking influencers and life coaches and all these motherfucking inspirational speakers and fucking motivational talks and all these people that want y'all to be better. This is for them.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Seriously. Because I'm really... What's going on, Anthony? What's up? Kenny from the cult. Flair is back. Where she jumped Ronda? I wasn't watching SmackDown, to be honest with you. I was watching Street Kings, the old movie. They don't make those movies like they used to, man. They don't make them like they used to. But yeah, man. This year and last year and ever since fucking the vid happened and everybody went down to lockdown and everybody want to start talking about some shit and everybody want to talk about people and how to live your life and all that other shit. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Y'all got the audacity to sit here and tell people some shit. Like, y'all ain't never been through nothing and you gonna tell people some shit? Like, you notice the people that are sitting here talking to y'all, giving y'all advice at y'all fucking age, they're younger than y'all or some shit. Like the OG fucking Kevin Samuels was saying some truthful shit. And he only blew up when he put somebody in their place. And it wasn't just women. He put men in their place too. But y'all motherfuckers, like, I just saw some shit. It was like a real man does this and a real man does that. And like, who the fuck are you to tell me what a real man? Fuck you. Real man wouldn't be reading that. It was like, who does it? We got, what's your favorite cop movie growing up? Shit, cop movie? RoboCop. I would probably have to say RoboCop. Shit, we had RoboCop, Tango and Cash, fucking Lethal Weapon. I like Die Hard 3. Yeah, most of those. But yeah, man, we gonna get everybody in the chat. Say what's up. It's the last show of the year. You could show your face on the chat. You could give your opinions. Remember, I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. You know what I'm saying?
One-on-one, I'm undefeated, never lost.
You feel me? But that's how we do it. Serpico and Internal Affairs. I haven't seen Serpico. Well, I've seen Serpico when I was maybe like 19 years old. So I didn't see it when it came out, but I saw it. That was a pretty good movie, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man. I don't know if y'all was into that shit with this. Somebody told me that there was a war between men and women. Like, there's literally a war because at my job, the dude came up to me on my job and said this shit. And he's like, there's no men working here. The only man I seen working here is you. And I'm like, I mean, maybe at the front desk, but if you go look at the people who actually fix shit and move shit and in the dirt and all that other shit, that's where the men are. You know what I'm saying? The women are in the front talking to the patients. They're talking to motherfuckers like you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all believe there's a fucking war out here. And people are taking advantage of it. And then I see all these women putting up posts saying, oh, this is what a real man is. But they don't put up no posters like this is what a real woman does. Or they don't put up no posts on, this is what a kid's supposed to, feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is a real man does this, a real man does that. How do you know? You ever been a real man before? Like, life isn't as easy as we just do whatever the fuck you say. They just won the title. Good. Somebody needs to win the fucking title. That shit was vacated for what? For how long? Like, I know most of the people I run with. Most of the people I run with are married. So they don't see this or they don't know this. Title. Yeah, I dig her outfit. Hey, now they can't. So this is either gonna happen. They're not gonna waste a Royal Rumble spot on Charlotte now for her to be at WrestleMania, or Ronda Rousey is gonna win the Royal Rumble again. Shit, man. But yeah, this motherfucker. Yo, I thought you was bullshitting, Kenny, but I had to double check on that. Anyway, yeah, man. You see all these fucking stories about this and that, and let me hit up Show. Let me see if he's around. Because, I want to get your opinion on this. Kenny, if you want to come on. I know you watch your SmackDown and shit, but yeah, man, like most of the people, what up, normal guy? You leaving? Why'd you leave it for? What you leaving for? What you leaving for? Anyway, fucking most of these guys I run with are married. They got significant others and all that other shit, but so it doesn't apply to them. They found themselves good women that they could be with. Beautiful for them. But then I'm sitting here, I'm looking, I'm like, yo, it's not about me, but it's like you sit there, give me a few minutes, have some people at the job. Yo, tell them that you leaving. Be like, yo, I'm out. Y'all here? I'm out. Fuck that. No, but yeah, man, I'm seeing all these people, and they want to tell you some shit like, oh, real men does this, real men does that, no, and then it's always about getting your money up, going to the gym, you know, get taller, do this, do that, and then like no one really spoke about the real fucking issue. You know, it's always like they say some shit, we say some shit, we say some shit, they say some shit, and everybody's just talking at each other. No one's listening, but no one's talking about the issue here. It's like, okay, I make a lot of money, right? And now I get to buy you. Is that the deal? Is that the terms that we all agreed on? You guys are property for the right for the right buyer. I need a certain amount of money for in order for you to be purchased. Because I don't know about y'all. It don't matter how good you look. If you're a piece of shit, I don't want you. Right? But then also, here's the thing. You can't dictate to me what a real man is. Talking about fucking, oh, a real man takes care of this or he does that or fuck, man. I'm trying to find the post. I don't think I saved it. But I know for a fact I heard this and I said, yo, this is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't save it. But yeah, it's fucking ridiculous the way people start talking now. Like, I hear people talking about, oh, if you're not gonna take care of yourself, how you expect someone else to take care of you? But then that definition of people taking care of themselves is going to the gym. Like, I don't remember the gym signing my card like the teachers had to when I was on the truancy list, talking about, all right, here goes proof that you came here and you can tell the world that you're healthy. Now, you know, I thought like going to the doctor and getting checked up, that's how you prove that you was healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking care of your health is a lot more than just going to the gym. You go to the gym 3 times a week and destroy your body. You know, a lot of people are doing that shit. They're destroying their body because they're not resting. They're lifting too heavy. They're lifting wrong. They're doing the wrong exercise for what they wanted to do. They're just taking pictures of themselves at the gym and not really doing anything. You notice that? Like, have you ever noticed that this one person or these few people or all these people, they go to the gym and they take pictures every day and they look the exact same as they did when they first started? Like, I don't know, man. That looks wrong to me. You know, like, I can understand if you was a bodybuilder or, you know, you already had muscle and all that shit and you're just trying to maintain. Get it. Beautiful. But how, Sway? How you going to tell me you take care of yourself? And then, you know, sometimes when you lift weights and you don't change your diet, you get a fatty liver. You know, it could cause problems, complications with your shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we're just talking about physical health. We're talking about the inside of you. We're not even talking about the mental health, right? Because then you got all those people that's like, yo, I go to the gym, I'm healthy, yeah, but then you're depressed. Yeah, the gym is a temporary solution. It's a temporary fix. It gives you those dopamines for however long you need them, and then you go right back to thinking what you was thinking. If you're not confident, the gym is not going to give you confidence. It's going to give you the perception of confidence. You got to change your mindset somewhere else. It's not, the gym isn't the golden pill, ladies and gentlemen. Am I saying to not go? No, I'm not saying that at all. Y'all motherfuckers put too much fucking value into this shit. You could work out outside. You could be at the jungle gym. You can walk. You know what I'm saying? Walking is an exercise. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can sit there and talk to people. You wanna know a good thing that you could do? Communicate with people. Have a conversation. Laugh. Love somebody. Doesn't have to be a significant other. It could be a friend. It could be a neighbor. It could be somebody else. Those are things that you can do to change to change your health. You know what I'm saying? And I know people don't want to hear this shit at the end of the year, but you know what? I want to say this shit at the end of the year. Because I don't give a fuck what y'all want to hear. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of this shit, and I've always been tired of this shit. I've always been tired of this shit. You know, you want to sit here and you want to talk about, oh, I'm healthy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, stop shaming people. And I'm not talking about fat shaming and none of other shit shaming. I'm talking about you ain't doing what I'm doing, so you ain't shit. Fuck you. Because even if I was going to the gym, I wouldn't be doing what you're doing. You wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Everybody does shit different. It don't make you better than nobody. It don't make you worse. It don't make you inferior to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need all this shit. Like, it don't impress me that you're paying $20 a fucking month or $10 a month to go lift weights or to go run on a fucking treadmill or whatever the fuck you doing. That don't impress me. You know what impress me? Keep your fucking word when you give it to somebody. Treat people like human beings. Stop looking at fucking people's bankrolls and height and everything that they can't fucking that you can't use to determine who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I looked at you and saw a big ass booty, yes, my hormones are gonna be racing. I'm gonna be like, yo, I want to beat. But the minute you open your mouth, you can fuck that up. Why? Because your ass isn't who you are. You know what I'm saying? People's bankroll isn't who they are. Why is my shit not changing? Okay, it did. All right, so it's just fucking taking forever. You know? And it's crazy because that's all you see on fucking social media. That's all you hear people talk about on fucking podcasts and all that other shit. You know, like, oh, women are getting BBLs and all they need to do is change their attitude and this, that, and the third. Is like, wait, just be a fucking person. That's the problem. It's not your attitude. You're not being a person. Everyone thinks they're a fucking social media fucking influencer. Everyone thinks that their opinion is fucking fact, and everyone thinks that what they gotta say is so fucking important that they need to be on these things and say what they fucking need to say, and they're gonna say it to people who don't give a shit and people who are just trying to live their fucking day. Like, not everything is about you. Not everything that happens in your life is about what you want to happen in your life. It's not about what you're doing. It's not about the you trying to grow and all this other shit. It's like, yo, just fucking be a human. Like, for real. Is it that bad to sit there and say hello to somebody and have a conversation about something other than yourself? To fucking enjoy someone's company, no matter how fucking minuscule it be, or like how short that time frame will be. You want to learn how to be a human? Sometimes look at these older people. I'm telling you, I was at my job. I was already like 45 minutes late of going home because I had to finish what I was doing. I mind you, I've been doing this shit for years, so I wasn't bugging out. I was like, yo, I'm getting home late today. You know what you gonna do? And I had some cookies that these people gave me. And this one older lady comes up to me. She's pushing, I don't know if it was her friend or whatever, but she's pushing this other lady in a wheelchair. And she's like, yo, listen, didn't I tell you that not to take out those cookies? I said, yo, listen, man. I said, listen, man, it wasn't my fault. They handed them to me. You wasn't supposed to be here. And she starts laughing and she goes, well, as much as I would like to have one of them, I'm diabetic, so I can't have them. I said, yo, listen, you know, if they're free of calories and sugar and all that. And she looks at me and goes, hey, don't tempt me with that shit, because I'll take it. I said, no, you can't have none now. And we just had a nice, 45-second conversation. We laughed at each other. The mood risen because it wasn't awkward that there's other people waiting for the elevator. The people behind her were like uncomfortable, but then the minute we started joking, they got a little bit more comfortable. They didn't say nothing, but they just was like, oh, all right, these people are cool people. And then she said, yeah, listen, I like to joke around with people because, you know, life is about, you know, having fun and being happy and all that other stuff. You don't know how much longer you got here. And I'm telling them, like, yo, listen, I understand that completely. Because that's what I like to do also. I don't like to see people miserable. If I can help it, I'll try to at least try to knock you out that little bubble of your misery. But that's what it's boiled down to nowadays. People forgetting that there's more than two options. Misery and fucking influencership. You know? You could be a fucking human being. You don't have to be miserable every second of the day. Shit. You know, and then you sit there and you listen to these fucking people. Oh, these people ain't shit or this or that, or they're just gonna talk about you and yada 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 and this. And everybody, it's like, yo, y'all motherfuckers are not enemy of the state. You're not you're not fucking what damn what the fuck was what is it? Criminal number one and shit. Like, not everybody's out to get you. Get that to you. Sometimes the people that are talking shit about you is you. Your imagination is of these people talking shit about you. Guess what? They don't give a fuck. As much as you want them to give a shit about you, they may say something here, something there, but they ain't living their whole life about you. And if they are, that's still not your fucking problem. And that still ain't about you. That's just them being bored. They got nothing better to do. You're not that special. You feel me? Stop with the shit. Everybody wants haters. Everybody wants this. One person made that shit cool. Now everybody want to be it. What happened to being original? What happened to being your fucking self? This fucking network here of knuckleheads is a fucking group of people that are being themselves and have been accepted by the other people in the group because we recognize that we're all being ourselves. We don't like fake people. And all I see on social media is fucking fake people. And I'm not talking about the people I interact with. Because if I interact with you, you can't be fake. There's got to be some good quality about you that I'm interacting with you. And it's not because you're on here watching the show or because you bought a shirt or whatever the case may fucking be. But it's too much of this shit. Too much of the same fucking people going to the same fucking places, wearing the same fucking shit, taking the same fucking picture, going, look at me, look at how beautiful my life is. Or you get those people that have everything they wanted. They made it. They went from living in bullshit houses to $1 million mansions. And they complaining about the littlest shit in the world. And yeah, I get it. I get it. Life gives its problems to everybody. And just because you're living where you're living and all that other shit doesn't exempt you from problems. But it also doesn't fucking negate the fact that you're going to have to learn how to deal with these fucking problems. You can't sit here and throw a pity party and invite the world. And y'all motherfuckers can't keep accepting those fucking invitations to those pity parties. Because I see this shit too goddamn much. Everybody's too willing to fucking sit there and take accept an invite to a fucking pity party for someone just because they look good or because they're famous and all this other shit. You know? Like, y'all want to be a part of the crew. Well, guess what? You're not part of the crew. As much as you would want to feel like you're a part of somebody's fucking crew on social media, unless you're hitting them up personally and you get to speak to them all the fucking time and they hit you up and you actually develop a friendship, you're not a part of nobody's fucking crew. Yes, they appreciate all the support and all the fans and all the other shit. Do not get me wrong. They appreciate it like a motherfucker because without you, they wouldn't be where they're at. That's where the line stops. That's where it stops. Because they want their privacy like any other human. You go out to them, you say all this other shit, like, yeah, whatever. Or you try to hit them up, they don't respond. You know what I'm saying? It's a fairy tale world. And we got hooked on this fucking possibility of one day someone might say one thing to us. And if they do, it's not going to change nothing. You got to keep doing what you doing. Living life the way you want to live life. Like, look, you want to take an example? Fucking Pro tweets out the information about CM Punk. CM Punk replies to the tweet, and that tweet gets picked up by all these media sources, and he gets his name out there, right? And y'all thinking like, oh, that's luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this guy got lucky. Someone saw him. No. He's been out there for years. At least this whole year, like 2 years he's been out there doing this thing. It's bound to get caught. Because he ain't never changed who he was. He kept doing what he's doing. He fucking, somebody realized what he fucking put out, and they liked it. He keeps doing what he's doing and keep growing. There's no hand out there. He didn't email CM Punk and go, please like my shit. No. Because he did what he does. He puts out the news. He didn't start putting it out because someone else put it out and he's like, oh, maybe if I do this, then these people will work. No, he started doing it because he loves wrestling, and that's what he did. And CM Punk's his fucking boy, and it paid off. You know what I'm saying? There's none of this bullshit. But y'all people got to start fucking finding your own damn way. You put too much fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? Too much. You give too much credit to the social media shit. How many likes? How many lists? How many that? You know something? The amount of likes doesn't mean your shit is good. The amount of followers doesn't mean what you're saying is true. And the amount of people that are willing to fucking pay you for your stupidity doesn't make you a business person. You know? Because anybody can sit there and do the bare minimum nowadays and have other people paying for it. Growing up, this is what I don't understand. Growing up, you had to give me my money's worth. Growing up, I could walk around with 4 quarters in my pocket and come out with a fucking meal. If I was thirsty, I could get a 50-cent soda, 50-cent bag of chips. If I was hungry, I could get 2 Slim Jims, a bag of chips, and a quarter fucking drink. And I always had to value what I had in my pocket. And I was able to get what I needed. Now, that same bag of chips is fucking 50 cents, $1. And y'all motherfuckers is willing to pay for that shit. The same pictures you getting on Instagram, y'all willing to pay for that shit. The same fucking advice that everybody wants to give you, you're willing to pay for that shit for some people that don't even fucking know you. You do know that, like me and everybody else here, that y'all kill yourselves to listen to, don't know shit. They don't know shit. They're just gonna talk. And it's like, yeah, but it makes sense what they're saying. It's true. But that don't mean you gotta live off of every fucking word they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to be able to say shit and people be like, nah, bro, that's not how it is. But then tell me how it is. Tell me how you see it. You ever notice how every time we have a fucking conversation here, everybody has their own opinion on some shit? I say some shit and show's like, well, let me show you how I see it. And I'm like, all right, well, that's how you see it. Beautiful. And he's like, yo, nah, but this is how it used to be back in the day. It's true. Ain't none of that shit now. If Young Gun 28 Savage ain't say this shit, it ain't real. I tell you one thing, back in the day, the gangsters I knew were in jail or about to die. They wasn't rapping and protected by other motherfuckers that had nothing to do with the affiliation of the gang, living in big houses. I don't know what y'all calling gangsters now. They didn't rat, and if they did, they brought down everybody. And they never went back to that hood. But what do I know, right? There's a fucking guy who sits here and talks to people. I'm a guy that grew up in a time where you couldn't wear a color. You couldn't have certain headphones in your head, in your ears. A guy where you had to have a cassette tape and fucking listen to music that way and fast forward through songs and hope you didn't skip your song. A guy that had a CD player in his pocket that was fucking big as this, that you couldn't walk too fast or else it skipped. That's the type of guy I fucking grew up. The type of dude that you couldn't have cell phones in school. The type of dude that went to school and we didn't have cell phones to begin with. Y'all want to talk about the Matrix this, the Matrix that. Yeah. You do nothing about it. What's up, Kofi? Kofi's in the building. See, this is one of the dudes I fuck with. Kofi know what the fuck I'm talking about. Kofi know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit. Man, that's right. Oh, but yeah, man. And not for nothing, y'all motherfuckers got it good. Y'all motherfuckers got it good. Ain't nobody want to live the way we lived. Nobody want to be afraid to walk down their own fucking street wearing a color. Nobody want to be fucking spending all that money on a fucking phone back in the day. And then have to go buy some cheap ass headphones that made your music sound like shit so you could go to school with it. Oh, well, no, but we didn't have phones back in the day. We had iPads. No, not iPads. What the fuck was the iPod? We had the iPod. Well, I had the Zoom, but they had those little cheap ass MP4 players. They're like that big, and you listen to your music. You get like 200-300 songs on the shit, and that was after the CDs and the cassettes and all that other stuff that we had to go through. And you had to get some cheap ass shit so that way people didn't steal your fucking thing because you had the Apple fucking headphones in. People would be like, "Yo, those are Apple headphones?" Yeah. And they knew because the Apple headphones were white and they were completely different than any other headphones. And they stole your shit. What's going on, Lizzie? How you doing? I'm giving out the last year's rant. the last of the year, the last show of the year's rant. There you go. Waiting for Show and Kenny to get on. But yeah, you know, and that's we don't want to live like that. Ain't nobody want to live like that, living in fear of getting their shit taken. I remember the first time I ever had a North Face jacket. I had the bubble, the snorkel. I still got it. One of the few things I still have from when I was in high school. And I still got it because that shit was like $350. Around $300, $350, somewhere around there. And I remember wearing it. Going, shit. This is the most expensive shit I got on me. It's probably more expensive than the clothes I'm wearing put together. And I had to look at people. And it for like 5-6 months, I got my eyes on everybody. Because I'm like, yo, I know some motherfucker gonna want to fuck with me. Walking the train and going to school or me mugging motherfuckers like, what you looking at? You looking at this jacket? What's good? You want to fight? You know, shit like that. But that's just how it was. Now everybody got fucking Supreme and they taking off days of school to stand in line for 3 hours to buy a fucking shirt that cost $400 that took $8 to make because it has a logo on it. And then y'all want to talk about it ain't fair. Y'all want to be depressed. It depresses the shit out of me that y'all doing that. It depresses the shit out of me that y'all don't value your own fucking money, your own time. I would never do that shit. There was only one time I went to a midnight opening to buy a game that I pre-ordered. It was Halo. I don't know which one it was. I think it was the last one before this one. And I'm sitting outside. It's like 9 o'clock. We're waiting until midnight. Sitting outside. I'm watching the Jets game because on my phone at that time, Sprint had the NFL shit on their phone. So I'm watching the phone. And fucking, I'm like, damn, son, we go in there. The guy only had a limited amount of games, so the first couple people could get it. Everybody else had to get it the next day. So we get the game. We go home. We pop that shit in. He's like, all right, let's do this. We spend about 45 minutes waiting for a lobby to grow to fucking start because no one else had the game. And we was like, yo, you gotta go to school tomorrow. All right, tomorrow we play? Yeah. That was life. We rushed to get a game that we had to wait another day to play. It's like, you're going to spend $1,000 on a shirt that you make almost like, what, $1,000 every 2 months? It's like, come on, man. And they're going to keep selling this shit at $1,000. Like, it's not special. It's not like the silk that they take off the worms is still alive. And it's a cotton shirt. Yeah, there's different types of cotton, but there's no fucking $27,000 cotton that they're gonna heat press a fucking logo on. Come on, man. And then you got the ugliest fucking shoes in the world from a dude who says the dumbest shit in the world, and y'all endorse that shit. This is what I don't understand. Y'all endorse whatever the fuck Kanye says, whatever the fuck this guy says, because why? Because they're minority? Because they're color? But then somebody else says some shit and y'all want to cut them off? Oh, we hate them now. What's the fucking difference? You saying stupid shit, you stupid. You can't endorse stupidity because it's going to keep them from being, it's going to keep them from changing. You're going to fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to enable them to keep being stupid, and you're enabling these fucking companies to keep raising the prices for this shit. I remember back in the day, if I had $20, I could have went shopping and everything would be gravy. Now I can't buy a can of soda at Target without spending $40. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck did I buy? Everything out here said $5 for this, $8 for that, $3 for that. All right, 5, 8, 3. Shit, that's 13. That's $16. Why is this shit $59? What am I doing wrong here? Nope. Is what we need. Is what we doing. You making music without words. It just sounds. James Brown did that shit, but he was a master. You know what I'm saying? He was a fucking master at that shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all saying now. The raps I do is supposed to be funny. And to me, that shit sound better than the other shit that y'all be hearing that these motherfuckers actually make money off. That's crazy to me. I ain't never seen some shit like that before. Everybody's a winner. Some of y'all motherfuckers is losers. Some of y'all motherfuckers gotta lose so you get better. That's the purpose of losing. So you can come back better so you can win. If everybody's winning, what's the point of playing? What's the point? Shit. We used to want to play against the best people so we could try to shut them down. Like, oh, you cocky, huh, motherfucker? Well, let me sit here and try to fucking shut your ass up. When the shit was too easy, it was like, yo, we gonna go over there and play handball. This game, the basketball got too easy. We gonna go play handball. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, bro. But yeah, man, everybody got 2 cents to say about some shit, and it's like, I'm not the type. Well, I'm the type to give y'all a rant, in my opinion, but most of it is because y'all motherfuckers is bugging. But also, it's like, yo, everybody's like, oh, well, if you want to do this, then you got to do that. Or this. Like the Andrew Tate shit. They got arrested. I don't know what the fuck they got arrested for, but they got arrested. Now everybody's like, look at the misogyny that he said. It's like, how is it misogynistic for this guy to tell people to get their shit together? The jokes that he says were stupid, but they were jokes. He ain't say none of the shit that y'all was talking about when he was on live TV in a serious interview with with somebody. Just because a man says that, listen, man, you ain't got to take this shit from these women. Now he hates women. That's because that's what the definition of misogyny is, right? You hate women. Which I don't know how any of y'all fucking could think that men hate women. Oh, well, we can hate you, but not all women. You know, unless they're not attracted to women, it's very hard to fucking hate them all. Even the incels, pretty sure if y'all were to give them some pussy, they wouldn't be acting like that. And I'm not saying that y'all need to give them some pussy, but I'm just saying there's a reason why the motherfuckers all crazy and shit. Not one fucking, excuse me, not one fucking sex is right, but y'all motherfuckers gotta stop acting like the other ones don't matter. Oh, well, in the 50s, we couldn't work. Well, guess what? It's 2023. 70 years. You have progressed. Congratulations. You progressed. That's like I go to a restaurant and say, yo, listen, I ordered food last week, but I ain't done eating, so give me more food. Like, no. You had your food. You want more? You got to pay for it. Right? And shit, I ain't mad. You can have all the fucking jobs you want. To be a human. He a human fucking being. Stop lying to motherfuckers. Shit. Fucking sit here, want to take advantage of people. Both of y'all. And by both of y'all, I mean men and women. And any fucking living, breathing human species. All of y'all want to take advantage of some shit. We didn't play victim. It was against the fucking law to play victim. Unless you was the actual victim of a crime and then that you need to be justified. But then everybody's a fucking victim, and then how are we supposed to be sitting here fucking sympathizing to actual victims? Yeah. You lose people. You're losing life sometimes. You go through hard shit. But a real man and a real woman and a real others pick up their pants and deal with the shit. Some shit is more harder to deal with than others, but you still deal with the shit. You don't have a fucking choice. You think just because you're going to sit there and sulk all goddamn day and cry about some bullshit that people are supposed to come fucking save you. You know something? Your friends have lives too. Your friends don't have time to be sitting there every fucking day telling you the same fucking shit. They're going through shit also. Can't be fucking selfish. Can't be sitting here going, well, they ain't check up on me. Did you check up on them? No. Because you're bitching about them not doing the shit to you. Friendship goes both ways. Life goes both ways. Relationship goes both ways. Love goes both ways. Responsibility goes both ways. It's bullshit. I'm fucking ranting and I and I don't give a shit. If you don't agree with what I said, then good for you. This is the way I see it. Everybody want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be like anybody else. I want to be like me. I want to sit up here and curse my ass off and have everybody like that shit. Because if I wanted to be successful fast, I had to stop cursing. I had to worn a wig and a fucking face paint and said, "Oh, I'm for kids now. I'm doing this shit for kids. Let the kids watch me." I ain't doing that. Can't do it. I don't look good in fucking in fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Now that I went through my rant, thought I had enough time. Let's see if we can hit up show. Oh, let me see if I can call him. See what he's doing right quick. If he picks up the phone and he's able to talk, then we'll see if we can patch him in. Nope. It went straight to voicemail. So you know what that means. We here together. All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me blow my nose real quick. I don't know why. Always when I start this shit, my nose gets stuffy. All day I'm chilling, and then my nose gets stuffy when I'm doing this shit. Maybe I should open up an SMR channel of just me blowing my nose and shit. I don't know. Yeah, it's 2023 coming around in like how many days? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. In like 26 hours. If my math is correct. I don't know. But I don't usually do the New Year's resolutions because I've been around so low that life just fucking decides for you. But I know 2023 is gonna be a big year. It has to be a big year. Shit, my cousin's she's having her first kid. I'm excited for that shit. I know y'all know already. If you see right there, that little plastic right in front of the belt, that's a Goofy doll. It's a Goofy plush doll. It says it was for babies, but I got my future cousin. I got her that because her grandfather, he passed on, but his favorite character was Goofy. So, you know, and her grandfather's my uncle, of course. He's like a second father to me. So, you know, I just wanted to, I saw it and I was like, yo, if this wasn't meant to, if this wasn't meant to be here, then I don't know what is. I saw it. I said, listen, maybe we should get some. I would like to get something that, you know, represent her grandfather, you know. Maybe she grew up with it or something. I don't know. It's just something like sentimental. I'm excited to have her in the family. Little girl. You know. We gonna try to do more things. We sponsoring more matches in the independent circuit for the wrestling. I'm gonna try to get in contact with more people for the comic show, trying to get bigger, you know, and just have a little bit more of a life than we did before. You know, that every year we say hope is better than the last. Sometimes it don't work that way, but you always got to keep doing what you're doing. You know, shit. I always say I ain't got time to do most shit, which is true. But I can sneak in things here and there. But I will, you know, maybe we get a updated look of the overlays and all this shit. I know it probably don't mean nothing to y'all, but I think it'd be dope if we, you know, fix it up real nice and all that other shit, you know. But yeah, man, 2023. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully everybody succeeds, and we get our shit going. You know, we get our click out there. Everybody growing. Everybody doing some shit. You know? Everybody has time to live their life. My cousin's having his bachelor party in Mexico. And he invited me to go, but, you know, money tight, but we're going to see what we can do. Money's always been tight, but we're going to see what we can do. Maybe over the year, in the next couple of months, I find a couple $1 million somewhere laying around. and there's a certificate of authentication that says this is tax free. You know what I'm saying? Perfect world. Pie in the sky theory. You know how we do it. Shit. It's crazy. Because when I'm gonna be real, if I was to sit here and think about like, yo, what's the major goal for this thing? It's just to have more people watch. It's like to have my people grow. Because we already doing what we love, talking about this shit. But is money the most important thing? This shit fucking 2022. There was like a family was born here. 2022. You know what I'm saying? I think that was fucking dope enough for 2022. Now we see what happens 2023. We all become millionaires 2023. That'd be fucking dope, but I'm still gonna be sitting here doing the same shit. The background might be a little different though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that'd be fucking dope. I was off yesterday and today from work. I got to relax. There you go. I was gonna say I got rest. I didn't get rest, but I got to relax. I was watching the Best Man's Holiday, the final chapter. Was it on Peacock? The TV show they had. I saw the whole thing. It was good. If you saw the other two movies, that shit is definitely worth a watch. Definitely brings in a lot of shit, you know. But yeah, it was definitely good. I was able to just chill, relax. I got an air fryer for Christmas, which I cooked my first set of ribs on the air fryer. Which I ain't even gonna bullshit you. Them shits came out good. I want to say it took like a half hour from start to finish. But yeah, them shits came out good. I know Kenny kept telling me about them. He swore by the air fryer. He swore by the air fryer. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try it. My cousin got me one. And I was able to cook like 2-3 things already. I heated up a cinnamon roll from McDonald's. And I was like, oh, okay, this shit is nice. But here, boom, those are the ribs I made. Done. I made a little barbecue sauce, put it in there. You know, them shits came out banging. What was it? Put it in for 18 minutes to start. Then I put it in for 12 minutes. And then the last 6 minutes, I just put the barbecue sauce on them and just let it cook a little bit more to put the barbecue sauce in. You know what I'm saying? These how they look in the first 18 minutes. You know, they were getting there. They're starting to brown. I had to, flip them around and all other shit, but I ain't gonna lie. I dig it. I understand why people fucking like the air fryers. I've been watching videos. Yo, apparently there's a shitload of videos of people putting out recipes and everything and how to use the air fryer and all other shit. Part of me was about to be like, yo, maybe I should do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know. I gotta learn. That's one thing in 2023. I know I can talk, but I gotta learn how to speak into a camera when we're not live. I've noticed that every time I put out a TikTok video or other video and we're not live, there's not that much energy to it. It's like I don't know what I'm trying to say. My voice is different. It's like I feel like I'll do it lazy. It's like I do it just to get it done, and I don't really like it. That's why most of the time I do it with Show, so that way I could do it lazy, and then Show comes over the top with his energy, and then it was like, all right, good, he saves me. But if I was gonna do it by myself, it's like, fuck. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't like how this shit turned out. Everybody else says it's funny, but I know I could do a lot better. And that's full circle back to what I was saying before. You gotta change your mindset when you go into the gym, when you're doing all this other stuff. Most of the time, like right now, my mindset is getting better. But throughout the years, it's always been, ever since my mom passed, it's always been a little iffy. So, especially around, these times. But with the new addition to the family coming in, it's been a lot easier to deal with because, I'm excited for that. It's still a little sad that she don't get to see her grandfather or her great aunt. Because I know they would have loved the shit out of Stella Jean. That's the name. But yeah, I know they would have loved the shit out of her. But there's going to be plenty of love for this little girl when she's here from the whole family. So, she ain't going to be lacking on that. I know that. But yeah, so it's like a lot of the stuff I do is not 100% what I could be doing. When I'm here doing this, I got so used to doing it. And then having a good team that I got, it makes it easier. Like, it makes watching Raw easier because of Kenny. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Being able to chill with him and talk to him, having, like, that's a genuine friendship me and Kenny got. Same thing with Show and Lay and Gigi and Cabs. You know what I'm saying? We talk to each other, we not on live and we all just shoot the shit and just chill. And it's dope. And it makes it easier for me to be more myself when I have people that have these big personalities. But then when I'm doing it in front of a camera, it feels so fake to me. But it didn't always feel fake to me. I don't know what changed. Like, I don't know what changed in that whole dynamic of the person I became after the loss, right? It's like you had to grow up because responsibilities smack you right after life does. But then, like, damn, that younger part of me that would have been here still, if I didn't have to go through that shock, it's like, what would that person have been? It would have been a lot. It would have been a lot more a lot more energy, maybe a lot less mature, but it's like that person. I felt like I lost. Trying to get him back here and there, but it's like it's. I don't want to say it's a copy, but it's an altered version. It's like you did a backup, but it wasn't the most recent backup that you restored when you found them. If that makes sense to all you iPhone users, But it's slowly getting there. I gotta just seriously work on feeling like it's okay to do that shit. Like I want to do it, and I have plenty of ideas in my head. But when it comes to fruition, when it comes to the point where I hit record, it's like, fuck. Now I gotta. Yeah, well, that's what comes out. My head, big production. Real life, blah, 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 blah. Little shit. It's like, damn. Even with working out. Oh, you have no idea. When me and Krills used to work out, and I know I say this shit a lot, we used to go balls to the wall. But it was punishment for me. I said this before, but it was punishment for me. It was one of those like, well, if you want to feel like shit, well then I'm gonna fucking put you through the ringer and make you feel like shit. And working out is dope, but it got boring doing it by myself. And I don't want to sit here and feed negativity into the shit because it's like I don't have the right mindset before. Like I want to be able to do this shit. And like sometimes I like this. Sometimes like, yeah, let's fucking go. You get in that zone. But then other times it's like, yeah, but you did this shit to hurt yourself. And now I'm not trying to hurt myself no more. I hurt myself plenty of times. I've put myself in bad situations plenty of times working out. Shit, I had 305 slam straight on my chest. And Krills tried his hardest to help me get off that shit, but this was towards the end of our fucking sets when I had no business trying the fucking thing. And we sitting there, and in my head I was like, well, fuck it, man. Let it sit here. This is what my dumb ass deserves. Show, where the fuck you at, man? I tried to call you. You didn't pick up the phone. I just got a message saying, fuck you. I'm not coming. I'm living my best life. I'm out here. I'm trying to talk to these people. Everybody comes in here. They go, where's Show? I said, I don't know. They leave. They're watching the Oprah Winfrey show. I'm like, yo, he'll be here in a little while, but he said, fuck y'all. And they're like, well, call us back when Show gets here. I'm like, damn, it's fucked up. So I figured since nobody's watching, I pour my heart out. And then when you come on, we'll have some fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. When you come on, we'll turn the on. But yeah, so that's another thing I got to change my mindset with. Just the one, who gives a shit that everybody's and their mother's doing it, and two, it's not punishment. It's enjoyment. Because I also have the tendency is like, well, if 10 felt good, then how does 50 feel? You know what I'm saying? There's not really much of an off button. And if I'm gonna do it by myself, I gotta make sure that I don't fucking hurt myself like I did before. I'm near my house finally. So what time you gonna get on? 12:30? 12:45? You tell me. Just so you know, Show, Charlotte Flair is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. So you know that now. So Charlotte Flair is the new champion. I think they did that so that way you don't have to waste a spot in the Royal Rumble. Either that or that way Ronda Rousey could win the Royal Rumble again. Because, why have something people like? But yeah, man. So that was 2022. We built the community. I tried so hard to get show beat up. No one wanted to do it. But I'm going to get somebody in 2023 to beat up show. Don't worry about it. I'm going to finally get somebody to beat show up. At least kick him in the jejunum or some shit. You know? Don't worry. I'm working on it, show. I'm going to get the biggest, tallest, nastiest person in the world. Or I might just get you beat up by a chick. You never know. It's 2023 out here. We don't discriminate. We're going to try to get show at WrestleMania and get beat up by Stone Cold. I'm just trying to get that recording where showing up says, fuck Texas. Yeah, I can be like, look, Stone Cold, he said it too. Go fight him at WrestleMania. That's how we got to do it. That's pretty much what it is. Now, I didn't see SmackDown show. Kenny came in the chat and he told me that Flair won. Then I turned it on. I was like, oh shit, she got the belt. So, yeah, so that's what happened there. Or should we just call it a night now since you on your way home? And besides, when he goes, I'm nearly home, you know what that means. He just crossed the bridge and he got another hour and a half to go. I know, show. I speak Showanese. You know what I'm saying? I know what he means when he says Ron Balaki. But yeah, everybody, what's y'all plans for New Year's Eve? Call it a night. Fuck it. As soon as you get on. Why we ain't doing it tomorrow? Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, show. Tomorrow, I'm going to be at the family house celebrating New Year's. And tomorrow you work. Tell me, do it tomorrow. You are tomorrow. You are tomorrow. Shit. You knew who they were and you let them off the hook. Tomorrow's fucking New Year's Eve. You think anybody want to chill here for New Year's Eve? If it was New Year's Day, probably. Not New Year's Eve. Shit. I remember we did that once. We did the whole, was it last year? I think it was last year. We did the whole stream for New Year's. We counted down and everything. It was pretty dope. Yeah, but this time, yo, the little one's on the way. I don't know when they're supposed to be here, but we got to get it done. And like I said earlier, I don't know if you watching, but I got a Goofy plush doll there. That it came late. It was supposed to be one of the gifts for the little one for Christmas, but it didn't get here on time, and she hasn't got here yet. So maybe they, they can see each other in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I know. Show. The one thing he wants to talk about is how he gonna try not to be late for the rest of the shows, even though he not gonna be on time. But I ain't gonna lie, my man Show work hard. Some say he worked too hard. I say he worked too hard. But he's trying to feed all 18 kids that he got. He only know about what, 3 of them, 3, 4, 5 of them. All the other ones say that they're his kids, and he just giving them money. Because, Tuesdays and shit. But he got to do something. And he said, fuck it. I'd rather be working and getting paid than... Nah, I don't think there's I don't think there's factual. I don't think he would rather do that than anything else. Like my man was like, I'd rather be at home chilling. The only problem is you need that little green shit called money. You ain't got that. You can't do nothing with your life. Yeah, I'm combing the shit I should have shaved. But that's a life shit, man. To be able to sit home and do nothing would be dope. But it also be boring. But then you'll be able to manage your freedom. Because we can't manage our freedom. Not when we working. We're not free. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants money to get freedom, but we not free. Not to enjoy it. We gotta ask permission, which is stupid to me. Why do I need to ask permission to go and live my life from a fucking employer that I don't remember pushing me out of the fucking womb? You know what I'm saying? I don't remember them pushing me out of their fucking womb for me to be sitting here asking for permission for them to say, no, you can't take these days off, or no, you can't do this, and you can only take off 20 days. Like, Nick, what? You bugging? Pro, what's going on, Pro? Yo, I sent you the link, bro. If you want to hop on and chit chat with your boy, I sent you the link. You know you're more than welcome. Right now, I'm pretty much winging it. We waiting for show to get on. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how you sit there. My boss is literally my daddy, so I guess I'm stuck. I hear you. But it's still crazy that, you're gonna sit here and tell a grown person, nah, you can't come in, you can't leave, or you can't take these days off because we need you. Well, let me ask you a question. If I fucking quit right now, how badly do you need me? Because you probably just gonna fucking find someone else to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I quit right now, would this building stop working? Would y'all close down for fucking months until you find somebody to take my place? Like, explain to me what's gonna happen. Right? But then it's like, well, if you quit, you're not gonna make no more money. It's like, well, now this is a hostage situation. Right? Because y'all forcing me against my will to do some shit I don't really want to do. And then, for what? Money? I want more money. You can't have more money. Why not? You ain't earned it. Nigga, you holding me hostage. How do you expect me to earn, or how do you expect me to want to be here more if you already holding me hostage? Like, this don't make sense to me. I don't think this is how it's supposed to go. This isn't what we signed up for. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what it is. Money buys freedom, and then freedom lets you go around all over the place being stupid. Money buys freedom. Freedom leads to ignorance. If you got too much of it. You know, they used to say power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Oh, freedom stupefies you, and absolute freedom makes you dumber. Or gives you stupidity completely. I don't know, man. But I feel like the only way I can have more time in my day is to have more money and less shit to do. And we ain't gonna have more money without doing more shit. Because we gotta do more shit to get more money, so that way we do less shit. Which is crazy. Because this dude, like, this is a story I heard, right? This guy, he goes out and fish. He gets enough fish for the day. He goes home, cooks his meal, and he relaxes with the family. Businessman comes up to him. He shows the businessman how to fish to get food. Businessman goes, "Yo, listen, let me show you how to make money." He goes, "Why do you just get enough food for what you need for the day?" He's like, "Because that's all I need." He's like, "No, get as much fish as you can, and then go sell it." So he sells the fish, and then he gets a boat. Then he goes out there, uses his boat, he gets more fish. He sells that fish. He gets more boats, and then he becomes one of the most. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's going on?
Chilling, man. Just telling a story. I don't know if you was listening or not.
I was not. I was
Oh.
getting everything ready. What's up?
Chilling. All right, so I'm telling the story about this fisherman, right? So, fisherman is he's fishing and he's getting enough fish for his family that he can eat dinner, and he goes home. And a businessman goes up to him and goes, "Yo, how come you only get that much amount of fish?" He's like, "Well, that's all I need to to survive, and then I eat with the family and I chill with them." He's like, "Well, let me show you how to make some money." So he stays out there all day. He gets as much fish as he can, and he sells the fish.
Yeah.
Now that money, he gets a boat, and then he starts, fishing even more. He gets more fish, and then eventually he gets a whole fleet of boats. And then 20 years down the line, he's making enough money that he can retire. And then he retires from his business, and he goes back to staying on the beach with his family and eating fish. So it's like he worked all that time and spent all that effort 20 years down the line just so he could do what he was doing when he started.
That's life, though.
Yeah, but it's like, my man wasted 20 years where he could have just been doing what he was doing.
What? Just eating fish?
That's all he wanted to do. That's all he wanted to do.
But what's the moral of the story?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Just if you're gonna do something, I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of those, like, when the guy said it, he's like, "See, you work hard so that way 20 years down the line you can sit there and do what you want to do in the beginning. You work hard now so that way you can do what you want to do later." And like, well, if you're doing what you want to do now, what the fuck you gotta? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I've never understood that.
It's not really a job if you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you just made it my fucking job. Like, you just made it a job now. Because he loved to fish and chill with his family. He didn't love to fucking manage hundreds of fucking people and sell fish to people and all that other shit. So that way he
just
can
never get
retire
away
and go
from
chill
it.
with his family. Yeah.
But what were you talking about, really? I came into the chat and you're talking about my boss is this, my boss is that, my work. I mean, what's happening? Are you all right?
No, yeah, I'm good. Well, what I was talking about was money gives out freedom. You know what I'm saying? It gives you the freedom to do whatever you want. But then I was like, you work for money, but then it's like you're working for money, and they tell you when you can do shit and when you can't. You gotta ask permission
Right.
to do shit. And it's like, I'm a grown ass man. When the fuck I have to ask permission to do shit? Like, I have to ask permission to take these days off? Like, when the fuck you became my parents? Like, I thought I was paying taxes and voting for shit, and now I just went from being a child to being your child? Like, what the fuck?
I've never questioned it, I guess. Every job I've had, I've always just done it. Whether they tell me to, now you got to ask permission to get some days off, put a request in. It's like, okay. I've always been yeah, that makes sense.
No, I hear you. And I've done it too. It's just one of those things. It's like, when you seriously sit there and think about it, it's like, wow. And then people say some shit like I just said, and they're like, well, see, this is why you got to make millions on your own, and you can be on your own and all this other shit. It's like, yeah, but then I'm just doing what you want me to do. Like I went from one poppy to another poppy, and there's no way in fuck that a millionaire is gonna teach me how to be a millionaire. He's just gonna teach me how to get more money than what I'm making now, so I can be your employee instead of for this.
Yep. Invest in some crypto.
Yeah,
You
and that shit.
know who
Listen,
else is a
man.
millionaire? Andrew Tate. That worked out
Yeah.
well for him.
Yo, hey, listen. Some of the stuff he said actually was true. You know, it makes sense, but
He's got some points, but
yeah,
there's the he's kind of to me he's just another douchebag.
you know what it is? He is a douchebag, but he's one of those guys that cannot tell a joke, but thinks he's funny. Because a lot of the shit that people say that he's misogynistic and all other shit, those are jokes. It wasn't funny. He doesn't know how to deliver a pickup, a punchline.
No. And then when somebody does tell him a joke, I've noticed this is his reaction. Huh.
Yeah.
like, come on, man. That's some kind. I swear to God, he's an android. I swear to God, he is an android built by fucking Republicans so that he can spit out all kinds of shit and make clips and videos on YouTube and have that shit blow up because he got detained, right? But he didn't. He's out. Like he's still under investigation and shit.
Yeah.
But like he got arrested and then he got let out immediately after. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna find anything. Because if they did, he would have still been arrested.
Seriously. Because I don't know the whole story, but was it that some girl called up her boyfriend and said that, oh, I'm over here, but I don't want to be here. And the boyfriend called the cops and they're like, oh, you're holding her against her will. And he's like, what are you talking about? She's gone. She left. Like she went to get pizza. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if that's the case or if that happened before or some shit, but it's kind of like, it's just one of those things. Like he's saying what he wants to say and y'all spending so much energy trying to stop him from saying shit, but you're giving him so much power. And the problem is that some of the stuff he's like he said that we just said is like, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Like a lot of shit he said about, the male and female, just in general.
Yeah.
Was just, there was some truth to it. People don't like to hear the truth though. That's what I noticed too. People don't like to hear things that when they get upset over a certain thing, it's because either A, it's true, or B, it's just, I don't know.
It's not their version of the truth.
Yeah.
It's like you know what I always found funny where these people, men, women, and all the other ones that you want to identify as, they go, oh, I call everybody king and queen because we're all royalty. You ever seen the histories of these kings and queens? They're all sons of bitches that kill people for no reason. Their people are starving, living in misery, but while they're living in luxury. Like the only king off the top of my head that I know that actually gave a fuck about people was Martin Luther the King. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the only one that actually died for his people. Every other fucking king and queen were sons of bitches. They were the equivalent to rich people now that they're just making all the money, living their best life, and not giving a shit about us.
Yeah.
So why the fuck am I gonna call you a king? And don't we start wars? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't kings try to expand with their armies and all that? Like, I'd rather call you a brother or a sister. That's family.
Yeah. I've never been called a king, so I don't know. A short king, maybe.
There's some people at my job, they do that. Like, all right, what's up, king? How you doing? I'm like, yo. First off, the Call Up Podcast, if that is your real name, I walked the bridge with him. All right? I had dreams too. And it's Dr. the King, all right? Martin Luther the King. Shit, and I didn't say I met him. I said that I knew of. Asshole. I gave you the link 2 hours ago and you don't come on here. Now Dave's on here.
I forgot he was a doctor.
Yeah.
There's a Dr. Martin Luther King, and then he's got a junior at the end of that. So it's
Yep.
literally like Dr. Dot Martin Luther King Jr. Dot. It's like
Yeah. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a lot of names.
Word.
Dude, what is going on in my house?
I don't know. What
My
was
God. Did you hear that?
I heard something.
Somebody moving bowls around? I don't know what is going on. That's crazy. I'm not going out there. They can fend for themselves.
Word. It's your cat probably
Just don't steal my Switch, please. All right.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah.
You imagine that? Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it, King.
Shit. Yeah, man. I'm getting my last vent of 2022 out, you know?
That's crazy, man. What a year.
Word. It was a crazy, yeah. What was your defining moment this year? Like, what was the
Really?
Well, I know CM Punk, but I'm saying when you look back at the grand scheme of things, like it doesn't have to be like a day, but just like what's the most beneficial thing that you got this year?
I think like philosophically or
all right, so I'll give you an example. So like for me, I said like for me, the whole Knucklehead Network, finding this whole crew and all that other shit, I felt like that's what made this year great. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the big accomplishment. As you know, even though we interviewed this person and that person and all that stuff, it's just being able to have this crew and being as tight knit as we were this year. I think that's what was like, all right, that's what makes this year great.
I hear you. Okay, so I get it. So
yeah,
unselfishly, yes, I would say getting to know you guys a little bit more than last year has been excellent, and we've done so much since then, since the first time we met, since rubbing our faces on random shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, meeting you guys, I got to meet like so many other great people off of Twitch. And I feel like and then so selfishly would be like I feel like I've opened up a lot more. Like I used to be very reserved and timid as a character. I feel like I've grown a little bit with you guys, and I don't know. I'm proud about that. Graduating from the police academy was a big deal.
Yep.
Just 2022 I want to say the first half sucked because I was just getting done with 21 and 21 wasn't that great.
Yeah.
And then the first half of 2022 sucked. Last half of like 2022 has been excellent. And yeah, I feel like we got a good thing going with the knuckleheads, and you know, Kenny's doing his thing. I'm proud of you guys for I'll always consider this a W for me personally and for you. But the fucking X-Men shit, come on, bro.
Yeah. That was dope. That was fucking dope.
2022 sucked. Nothing good happened.
You would say that.
Why is he saying that? Why are you being so negative?
Because he's half a commie. That's what it is. Nah. Nah, but I mean, he just busting your balls.
No, it's been great, man. It's been great. And then you know, obviously, last but not least, this was probably the best thing until I finally get married and have a kid. This will be the best thing I've ever done, as far as my scheme of things. So yeah, 2022 kicked me in the balls.
I mean, it was a stressful year, but pressure makes diamonds, and your head is shiny, Kenny. No, but yeah, I mean, but to not change the subject, but Dave, yeah, that was dope. That was dope to have CM Punk acknowledge your tweet, and then to actually comment on that, and then everybody else fucking put your tweet up there, to tell the news and all that. That's dope. But like I was saying earlier while you was watching SmackDown, like you've been doing this for a while. It's only been a matter of time for it to catch on. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing what you're doing, it's only gonna get bigger. Progression, it's like that progression right there is phenomenal to end the year and to start the new year strong.
You guys need to get what's her name on the former president of Fox Kids. That would be dope. What's her name? Megan Hirsch. You know what I'm talking about?
The one that greenlit the X-Men?
Yeah. The ones that they were talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to I was look into that. I was trying to get the voice of Wolverine to come on.
Fuck.
Yeah, I heard the bark.
I gotta check something real quick.
Yeah.
That's a bit alarming.
Yeah.
Who that?
But yeah, Kenny, come on, man. We talk about this 2022. We out here, man. We out here. We doing all our shit. Nah, but yeah, I was gonna hit up the voice of Wolverine, and then I don't know why the only name coming to my head right now is Meghan Markle. Like I'll hit up the Queen of England. Yeah, see if she wants to come on.
Yo, no joke. So at my job, right? I went to go inspect something, and I pull up to the place. I'm staying inside. I'm not out there.
Come on, Kenny. We out here, Kenny. Come outside with us. All right, so you pull out to the place.
So I pull up to the place, and an employee's working there. He's working on a car. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for so and so, who's the owner of the business, right?
Yeah,
I'm looking for so and so. I'm wondering if he was available to talk to. And he goes, oh yeah, he was a Polish guy. He goes, oh yeah, sure, let me give him a call. And we're like, okay, you give him a call. And then he gives him a call. He's like, okay, he'll be here in 15 minutes. I said, all right, we'll wait 15 minutes. So 45 minutes later, the guy finally shows up. And I'm like, hi. And like, he looks nothing like the person that we ID'd, right? Go, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah for the blah, blah, blah. Here to inspect your records. And he goes, I was like, okay, cool. Want to come inside? So we go inside his office and he goes, yeah, a lot has changed since the owner died. And I'm like, what? To myself, I'm like, what? So I'm thinking to myself, when we walked into that place, who the fuck did that guy call? When I said, hey, we need to speak to the owner.
He died within those 30 minutes. After the first 15, he died. And then
what happened? Like he's like, hold on, let me dial heaven real quick. Hello? It's like that was ridiculous. That was such a waste of fucking time. But I don't know where I got off with that. Oh, you said the Queen of England. That's it. So yeah, it's possible. If that guy can talk to the dead and tell him to come here within like 15 minutes, then you can hit up the Queen. Bro, fucking Universal Wrestling Podcast interviewed a hat. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
So Universal Wrestling Podcast, they're in this group that I think me and Kenny are in. And they interviewed Jake Hager's hat.
Oh shit. Okay.
The hat. Yeah.
Did the hat speak?
Yeah, they had the hat speak. They pretended like it was a live interview. And they had somebody they had just the picture of the hat, and then somebody with like a voice modulator answering the questions.
So the hat was like,
yes, I am the hat of Jake Hager.
It It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. He goes, "Yeah, it's just it's a little bit. My mom was a sock and my dad was a scarf, so it was like it's so stupid." Oh my god,
I mean, that I'm not gonna lie though. That sounds dope.
it's very creative.
Yes, it is. I'm mad I didn't think of it.
And we got Jake Hager's hat. Please welcome everybody. Jake Hager's hat. Yeah, that'd be the biggest swerve ever. I wish they would have done that a little bit differently. And they when they promoted it, they go like, and tonight we got Jake Hager's hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And everybody, here goes Jake Hager's hat.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
We got Jake Hager's hat. Like just fucking like real soft. Oh my god.
Like,
Oh,
guys, he really does like me a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. I mean, he brings me everywhere. Taking a shit. I'm tired, man.
Yo,
What
I
a
hate
fucking
you.
week.
Yo, for real. It's been a week, a year, a month. Yo,
So what's your resolution?
To find time. Like, I want to do so much shit throughout the day, and I want this shit to grow. I want to be able to, expand, interview more people, find other, things, do the Discord shit. But I feel like being able to find time has to be like a priority. I ain't got time to sleep. I barely got time to throw in like a workout here or there. Like the me time or just a little bit of time that, because most of the time when I'm like off, like yesterday and today I took off. Yesterday I was just in front of the TV, just chilling, relaxing, watching TV all day, and I was like, fuck, I gotta go pick up my brother. And I picked him up, I come back, we eat, and then we're on the podcast. Today I was I got home, I tried to watch the Ric Flair shit towards the end. The Ric Flair documentary, Woo, on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the end, when they started talking about his retirement match, I started falling asleep. So I said, fuck it, let me take a nap. Then I wake up at 3:30. I'm like, oh, there goes my day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, I had plans to do some shit, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But I would like to find time to do things. And also,
So what does that
fucking
mean? Are you gonna get rid of some shows or?
nah, I don't know what it means necessarily, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I gotta rearrange I gotta change my life pretty much around, because I'm not gonna get rid of the shows,
Right.
but I gotta fit shit in there. Look at this fucking damn. Look at you, big time taking naps. You know something, Kenny? I'm fucking old, man. What do you expect? When you get to my age, Kenny, then you need a nap too once in a while. But yeah, I think that's probably what it is. And also, I don't know about you, but that hinge shit ain't work. I still got it, but
You want to know my update?
yeah,
There
let's
is
hear
no
your update.
There is none. Nothing has happened.
So here's my update. I said, fuck it. I kept Hinge, but I also made a Tinder and a Bumble and all that other shit. And nothing. I matched with like 3 people. None of them responded. But I also tried to make one of those Plenty of Fish. You ever heard of Plenty of Fish?
Yeah, that's where I met my ex.
Yeah. So I spent 20 minutes. I made the whole profile. When I fucking pressed continue after it finished, it went back to the login screen. And it said that your email was deactivated or some shit like that. Couldn't make your profile. I'm like, what? So I said, fuck it. I deleted the app. I was like, well, I guess this ain't meant to be. But as of right now, I mean, that would be another resolution.
To find somebody?
Yeah, Whether
Mrs. Toe.
yeah, whether I gotta kidnap them or whatever. I don't know what these kids do nowadays.
No, they don't do
You know?
that.
Maybe
Yeah.
yeah, maybe when Mercedes comes back from Japan, we could be Tosades. We be Tosades Konichiwa.
You could
I
do
don't.
that. You could
Yeah.
do that. No, I mean, it's possible.
Word.
Anything's possible. Dude, honestly, okay, so remember when you were talking about how you never see your husband? I never see her husband anymore in anything.
Yeah.
Is she married? What's happening? Is he under the radar? He can't be that under the radar.
Yeah, because like you have to be with them once in a while.
Right.
Like when I don't know about you, but if my wife was getting an award on ESPN or for any fucking thing, I'm gonna be there to support her. I may not be in the picture, but when they take a picture of her sitting down, enjoying the shit, I'm gonna be somewhere. I mean, Montez Ford was there with Bianca.
Yeah. I don't think she's with anybody, and I think she kept it under wraps.
Yep. And it's time to shine. You see that? But
dude, another thing you should look forward to. When are we getting a Knucklehead movie 2? Let's get a sequel.
Yo, not for nothing. I would like to do it. I would definitely like to do it. And I need it would be dope if we could take a weekend and just fucking go create some shit and it'll be a whole fucking thing. Cause yo, I'm not gonna lie, I did that whole movie in 2 days. And in front of a green screen, of course. And I just pulled my pops out of bed and said, yo, listen, just say the dumbest shit you can say and throw water at me. All right. And that's what he did. I did everything.
What happened.
Yeah, I did everything. What I did, I edited it together. I put it together. It took me like 18 hours to edit the shit. It took another like 9 hours to upload to YouTube. Because that was a big ass fucking file. And then boom. But yeah, I would love to make a part 2, have all y'all in it.
Yeah. I don't know what you're gonna have base it on, because that whole movie was based off a fucking Xbox giveaway.
Which did nothing.
Dude, how many if I had to take a shot for every time somebody said Xbox giveaway on that thing, I would have died.
Yeah, well, you still be drunk. Shit.
I watched that whole thing and I'm like, okay, there's some funny parts, right? Like you doing a whole Rocky montage, getting fucking water thrown on you. And then immediately after, and don't forget to go to knuckleheads.com for a Xbox Live or a Xbox giveaway. We're giving away an Xbox One.
Yeah.
And then Krills comes up, he's like, yo, this is trash.
Like, yeah, that's not it, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love that.
Word.
We gotta do that again.
Definitely.
We gotta do that. We gotta up the production though.
Yeah, well,
we gotta up the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I got the camera now, so I use my phone. I use my old phone on that one. So we got the production. I just bought a lens. So what me and Show did for Christmas is like, he was like, yo, if you notice, he has a new mic for the stream and a new mic arm. So I went half with him on that for Christmas. And there was a new lens that I should be getting Tuesday for the camera. Shit was $300 and something. And he went half on that with me. So, but it's better glass and look better. So if we do decide to do that movie, we got some professional shit coming. You know what I'm saying? It's all there.
I feel like we need a plot too. Or
yeah, like it got to be one continuous movie, because that one was like trailers.
It was you sitting down at a desk going, oh wow, that was a great movie. Now let's do this other movie.
Yeah.
I think so, just the way my brain works, right? You could do like a callback of that exact same spot, just with different lines. Like, hey, well, long time no see, guys. Like shit like that. He's like, this is Knucklehead News. Yeah, hold on. Let me get the cobwebs off the desk here. You know, yeah, just do something like that. Do a callback.
Yeah.
And then we now go down to show. He's like, he's on the field. He's interviewing somebody, right? And he just like imitates the, what the fuck is that?
The fuck is that?
That would be fucking hilarious. That would be hilarious. Shit,
my
yeah,
God.
no, yeah, I like it, yeah.
And
Shit,
then there should be like a plot to it. Like, I don't know if you just want to make it a whole like introduction for everybody that's on there, because the people have definitely changed. Like some of those names I don't even recognize. Like right at the end there.
Oh yeah, because that was those people were the people in the chat when I was streaming, but they haven't transitioned over to the podcast. You know, so but yeah, I'll tell you one thing though. I'm not giving away another fucking Xbox. That shit was too expensive. The Xbox was like $600, and then to ship it to Spain, because I don't know how this shit became international, but to ship it to fucking Spain was like another $200.
Damn.
Yeah. And then this dude was like, "Oh, it's Hold'em custom," and they're talking about I gotta pay $100 or something to release it. I say, "Yo, bro, I can't help you. If you can't get it, then send that shit back to me, and I'll give it to someone else."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ended up
Like,
getting it, I'm guessing.
yeah. He found money because he wanted me to pay. I was like, no.
He found money.
Yeah, he found money and got the shit.
The call up says PS5.
Shit.
Anybody giving away a PS5?
Yo, listen. If I could get TikTok, YouTube, that's all I need, right? And
What?
Twitch. There you go. TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. If I get 1,000 followers on all of them shits, I'll give away a fucking PS5.
You're almost there on YouTube.
Yeah, we're almost halfway.
Yeah, what Kenny got? Can't you guys just combine yours? I think he's got like 800 subscribers.
Yeah, right? Well,
There you
Kenny
have
keeps
it.
some shits to himself. You know how many people come in and be like, "Yo, Ito, I just want to say hi. I'm gonna leave before Kenny gets here because he really doesn't like when I support you." I was like, "All right, bro, don't worry about it." That's why you never see Tyson here. I just fucking with y'all. No, but yeah, Kenny's about to have his third channel reach fucking 1,000 followers on TikTok before I can even get up to like 400. But then again, I'm not really on TikTok. I don't know what it is, but the ability to get people to follow me, I lack that ability. But at the same time, I can make shit that everyone fucking loves. So I don't understand how my shit is always funny. Everybody's like, "Yo, you crazy," and no one wants to follow me. I might be the Andrew Tate of the wrestling industry.
Oh my God.
You know, I might have to
What?
start saying, what's the wrestling equivalent to a misogynist?
Oh, wrestling otaku?
There you go. I'm a wrestling taco. Wait,
Yeah. No, otaku. Otaku.
what the hell is a taco?
Wrestling otaku. That dude's a big misogynist.
Oh, I thought that was like a phrase or something.
No, that's a real person.
That's why he just hates women wrestling.
He had literally had a top 10 list on YouTube on why women suck.
In the wrestling industry,
I'm
or
doing a
just
video about him. I'm doing a video about him.
Okay, all right. But
Yeah.
in women suck in general, or women suck in wrestling?
Women suck in general.
Wow. He only came up with 10 reasons.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
No, but you know, I gotta fuck with them. Yo,
Dude, this
listen, I'm
video
not
has been
tall enough.
taking 5 or 6 months
Okay.
for me to edit. I swear to God. Because I'm not happy with what I recorded. So now I got to re-record it. And I gotta add a few things because he's come out with more fucking stupid videos since the last time I recorded it. So it's just fucking, it's endless, bro. But
Yeah.
this guy, and you'll see it when I'm done, this guy is unbelievably a narcissist and a homebody. And he is like what you picture, what you, when somebody, like if somebody who doesn't know wrestling, if they said, what do you picture a wrestling fan would look like? Right? He looks like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like if a non-wrestling fan were to describe a wrestling fan, they would say, overweight,
Living in his mama's basement,
living in
lost
his
all of
mom's
his hair.
basement, bad teeth, doesn't shower.
Yeah.
Literally, that's him. Yep.
All right, let's see this fucking cocksucker. Oh, wow.
And he's got the worst takes imaginable.
He looked, I just saw a little bit of him. He looks like he doesn't know shit about shit.
He thinks the world is out to, yeah, there he is. Yeah, what is he, standing outside of school?
And he got 1,000 people viewing this? He has to pay
Yeah.
for this. He had 2,700 followers.
He's got 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah, 2,700, 2,078. He got 2,000 subscribers.
And look at it. No effort, no creativity. Just him standing outside of school. He's probably not allowed to be 100 feet from. And talking about, what is he even talking about?
WWE Muppets / AEW haters are the biggest hypocrites in the wrestling community.
He's an idiot. That's why I'm doing a video about him.
Hold up. So all these other videos that came out got 500 views. He has to be paying for this shit.
Dude, it's so painful talking to this guy talking.
A little fun fact. Boom, you see that we right here. The Toe the Show's live.
Let's go.
Let's go to the fucking Toe the Show. Let's see what they're talking about. Oh,
whoa. Let's go to the Toe Show.
They talk about these motherfuckers.
Oh my God, bro. Toeception.
Word. Let's get this fucking cocksucker off my screen. Talking shit.
No, but yeah, he's the worst, bro.
Yeah, I always thought about doing that shit too, like doing some controversial shit.
Just to get some views.
Yeah, but then in my head, I'm like,
but it's true though. Like we live in a society, and I hate to sound like the fucking Joker, but we live in a society where the more fucking questionable or controversial you are, the more views you get,
yep,
and the more money you get. Like, what kind of fucking topsy-turvy world do we live in? It's like, don't pay these guys no attention, but that's all we do. It's like, what we make stupid people famous.
Yep.
We make the stupidest fucking people famous, and it's our fault.
Yeah. And I don't know when that started.
Me neither.
Because usually it was like just like Judge Mills Lane and remember Judge Judy and Jerry. Like I guess Jerry Springer started, but like we was watching Jerry Springer for Jerry Springer, and he came out with some moral shit at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the fuck did we start like investing in stupid people?
I think fucking that Catch Me Outside girl was like the catalyst of the fucking shit.
Yeah. Yo, she made a lot of money on fucking OnlyFans.
But she's stupid. Like, she's so dumb, bro. Yeah.
All of them are. They just come out of nowhere with their stupid shit, and then they're famous, and then they want to fucking be a victim. This is what I was saying earlier. Is like, you're not a fucking victim. Stop acting like everybody want to be a victim.
I'm honestly tired of us. Like, why can't we make like fucking, I don't know, firefighters fucking wealthy? You know, why can't we give them fucking attention for saving people's lives and shit. Why is it always got to be a fucking white girl from the suburbs who acts black to be famous?
Yeah.
Like I never understood that. And I 100% blame Dr. Phil for that shit, if
Yeah.
I'm being honest. He claims that he helps people when he doesn't.
He didn't do
He's like
shit.
the biggest fucking phony I've ever watched in my whole life. He doesn't do
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit.
He if anything, he enables it. Because if you really want to get something fixed, you don't bring it on fucking national television. Hate to break it to you.
Yeah, and you don't fucking like exploit it, because that's what it
That's
is.
what it
He's
is.
like, look at this fucking idiot. Let's see what his problem is. Oh, he yells at his mother. So what am I gonna do as a therapist? I'm gonna yell at him.
Yep.
What? What? Like that? I don't think that's how it works.
Yo, Dr. Phil is a piece of shit. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. And then, like I was talking about it, I alluded to it earlier, but then you got all these YouTube fucking podcasters or YouTubers talking about men and women and we're in a fucking war, and they're like, oh, men, you gotta level up and make more money and start going to the gym. And then fucking Brittany Renner, I saw a video of her talking about how you can't expect someone to take care of you if you're not taking care of yourself. That's why you gotta go to the gym 3 times a week. I'm sitting there like, wait, what? Like, in all actuality, I'm not sitting here looking at a girl going, well, I hope she goes to the gym 3 times a week. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be interested in her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could give a fuck how many times you go to the gym, like how much you weigh, like you fucking lift or weight, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because as good as you look, you could be dumb as rocks, and that's a turn off for me. If you can't communicate or talk or anything, outside of look at me, I'm not interested. Oh, fuck. That's about it.
That's a problem too that I don't like, because we also live in an era where people get by just by looks alone.
Yes.
Funny thing about looks is that they fade. So I'm curious to see 60, 50, 40 years from now, when they don't look as good as they were when they were in their 20s, 30s, hell, even 40s. What it's going to be like, what life is going to be like for them when they say, hey, can I get this? Come on.
Mhm.
Don't I look good? Come on, buy me this. That's not going to
Yeah.
work anymore.
Nope. And I've seen a couple. I've seen there's a couple of women that like got older, and you see them do the fucking plastic surgery on their face, and they look completely different, and it's like, ew.
Yeah.
And and it's like, damn, what the fuck? Like, if you would have aged gracefully and still look normal without doing anything in your body, I'm pretty sure there would have been people like, yo, you just older. But now you look completely different. Like, you ever seen Angelina Love now?
Angelina Love?
Yeah, from TNA, The Beautiful People.
Yeah.
She did something to her face. Like, she got a lot skinnier. When I don't know why people get so fucking skinny. Like, in all actuality, there's some people that need a little meat on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay if you're not 105 pounds, but you're 125 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. You look good. But she did something to her face. Like, she got bigger cheeks, and I'm like, yo, you do not look like the girl that I grew up watching TNA with. Like, what happened to you? Fucking, there's this one porn star that when I was a kid. I don't know if Jessica Drake, you ever heard of her?
No.
Oh, well, yo, I'm talking about back when I was a kid. I used to watch. Now I seen her now, like on one of these things. I think on Twitter, bro. She looks completely different. Like
different?
she looks like a different person. I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never recognized you, and we had some intimate moments together. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for real, I was like, wow, you completely changed everything.
And I'll say this though, like I love women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a woman, I'll have. I don't know. I don't know. How I was going with that.
No, I hear you. I hear you, and I'll
But
teach
like,
you how to fish.
yeah. And
I
I
hear
will
you.
say also, like, there's stupid women, there's stupid men, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'll try to save myself. I'll try to give a good blanket statement, so that way people don't take this out of context and say, I'm misogynistic or some shit, because
Yeah.
I'm not. Like I'm
What?
not. I love women, right? So, but
Yeah.
like, there's some of y'all that just really need to look past yourself. Like the world does not revolve around you
Yeah.
just because you can, I don't know,
Because
manipulate.
yeah, yeah. Yo, I know people like that. Like personally, people that are like they don't give a shit how you're feeling, but they're gonna depend on you. And if you don't, if you don't respond to them within the 12 seconds that they want you to, then they're mad at you. And like the other day, hold on real quick, what time is it? It's about to be 11. Let's do a final call for sure. Hey, fucking shows up. All right, what's going on, show?
Chilling, brother. How you feeling?
Chilling, man. All right, so like I was saying, show knows this person. Literally, I had my phone on focus mode because the iPhones you could do focus mode. So only certain people could call me, and only certain notifications go through.
Mhm.
If I don't pick up my phone, that shit don't make a sound. So I do that because it alleviates some stress on me with all the fucking notifications that I get throughout the day. Through Twitter and Instagram, all that other shit.
Mhm.
So with the focus mode, I didn't know she called me.
On purpose.
So
You're
yeah,
part of the crew.
so
Oh,
she
you told me
replied.
this story.
Yeah, so the other day, like she wanted me like I called you. I'm like, I text you back. I'm like, you good? It's like it was an emergency, but it's too late now. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
so it wasn't that big of an emergency then. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm really in an emergency, I call and text you. Like I fucking text show and call him, flash my lights at him today when I went to by the job, and then he picks up the phone. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" I was like, "I'm right behind you." You know what I'm saying? If it was really something that you wanted to speak to me about, you would find a way. You wouldn't just call me once and say it's an emergency. It's like, "Oh, it's been 24 hours." Well, then all right, then cool, then I'm good then.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm not the asshole here because it's been 24. The allotted amount of time passed, so I'm good. Everything's good. You're no longer an emergency. You work the shit out yourself. Thank you. You're welcome for letting me let you grow.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But never mind the fact of, are you okay? Because you didn't respond to me when I called you. What's going on with you? I'm expecting a new member of the family. Maybe that one. Did they come? No. Are you being overworked? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you getting any sleep? Nah. Fuck that.
That's the first thing, man. That's the first thing I feel like. Well, not just me, but you guys. Like, that's the first thing. It's like, hey, man, like, I noticed you didn't respond. Are you okay? Like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
We're just being selfless.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And there's another one that like every time I see the stories, it's always, oh, I'm sad, and the only one that does this is this one and this one and that one, and I'm like, yo, get over yourself.
Go fuck
And
yourself.
yeah, it's like, yo, you're gonna be sad 24/7 your whole life. So you're just a sad person. So why is anybody gonna come try to console you when you're always fucking sad? You're always going through some shit.
Yeah.
And then, and then I reach out and go, you all right? You want to talk? No, I'm good. So don't fucking be on my feed talking some shit. Hit up the people you want to speak to and talk to them. And then 2 hours later, you get the stories of them in a bikini. I want to go back on vacation. Like, so you just do a little fucking pity party, temper tantrum, and wasting my fucking time.
Mm.
Then you wonder why no one fucking gives a shit about you.
Girl,
You crying wolf.
Ooh. You see how we said that at the same time? That's crazy.
Yep. But
give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
all right. Show, what's going on, Show?
Chilling, my brother. Making the moolah.
I hear that.
You holding it down. Now I can join you over here.
Yep.
At my second job. Try to give you as much energy as possible. Here you go now. Here we go now. I got you.
That's it.
What's going on with you, brother?
Fellas, ladies, fellas, ladies, fellas.
Listen up.
How's it been going? I can't even talk. How's it been going for you, bro?
It's been going the equivalent of.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I don't know if you heard my rant in the beginning of the show.
Haven't heard shit.
All right, good. I was just talking about the audacity of these people telling people what a real man is and all that other bullshit.
Who's saying what a real man is?
Well, I'm just like the posts of social media, like oh yeah, motherfuckers is sitting here listening to people that don't know shit, but y'all want to follow them to the death, and it's like a real man, would take care of a woman and her child. A real man would, buy a woman lunch. A real man would, spend every dollar that he had on a woman he didn't know. A real man would kill himself for people that don't even like him. A real man would works for so a woman can be more comfortable. A real man would take the babies from the women and let them go to Jamaica to get more babies, and they control and they go to work for 8 hours a day and then watch all the babies on the block. Like, that's the type of shit that I see on social media. I'm like, the audacity, you motherfuckers. Like, I don't sit here and tell you what a real woman should be like, but you don't either. Like, if you're sitting here going, a real man does this and a real woman does that and a real other does this, okay, cool. But when you're spending your whole time just saying what a real man should do, when at the end of the day a real man wouldn't be in that situation, you have no fucking audacity. You're the equivalent of. So that's just me. Hey. That was the closest. Hey, get it. Oh wait, we got you right now. Hold up.
Hey.
Did you like that?
Oh yeah.
That was the best white man dance I could ever do.
Oh wait.
What happened to my radio?
I don't know. Where's my There you go. Fuck it. There you go. Yeah, Dave. I gotta find better beats, yo. I only got the one actual good beat.
I like this.
Yeah.
This is not a freestyle beat. This is some dope shit, though. You could use this on Mondays. You're in the cahoots. While you're
Word.
questions.
Word.
All right, tossing it to you.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, going back. Punk. All right. No, okay, you're good.
I was looking up some other shit on her as I'm toasting to you. I just started doing random shit. Like, come on, baby. We out here.
Oh shit, man. Sorry, I was had to go get my phone because just in case I missed something, because you know how I do.
Mm-hmm.
I hate.
Yo, so, you know what's crazy? A lot of people are gonna be surprised when you get married because
They don't expect it.
We all have a perception of what each other is supposed to be, and then you come to find out you're more alike than you think. Like, we're not total. I thought we were polar opposite. Like, you're flowers and I'm dirt, type of shit.
You talking about the woman or me and you?
What,
I was about
to
to say.
talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
The woman, bro. we're talking about women because you was talking about why men. We were just talking about how women get to tell men how they're supposed to be, correct? So
Yeah, and the audacity.
and the audacity. I was listening. I'm
Yeah.
awake. I'm awake today.
No,
So
I just
I was-
wanted to, I like saying the word audacity.
I'm clarifying.
Hello,
I was-
Clarice.
Come on, dude.
So I was saying the crazy thing is once you do get married, you start to notice that you're like I thought we were polar opposite. Like we basically don't know what the fuck each other is supposed to be. We have a
Yeah.
perception of what we think the
Okay.
other person is supposed to be,
Yeah.
and it's totally like it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and I don't think you'll ever figure out each other. It's man, this shit is to you guys that are single. This shit is the most beautiful, hardest, most complicating, annoying thing in the world. Being in a relationship.
Yeah. And I try to tell that to Pro. Nah, I'm fuck with you. But I mean, listen, man. I feel you. Because at the end of like I said it before, I was like the people I roll with that have significant others, they don't have to worry about this shit. But it's you find someone, and it's like having your best friend.
Correct.
And when you have your best friend, there aren't any expectations on what they should do. You already know how you can lean on them, when you can lean on them, and when vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the shit that they need to be talking about now when they're talking about, oh, a real man this. Is like, no. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've seen people go, oh, a real man would take care of a woman's child. It's like, okay, yeah. But also a real man would be able to say, listen, I'm not interested in women that have kids.
Word.
Like there's you can be real on both sides of the fence in this situation.
Where's your real dad? If you want to be real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, so it's like I get what you're saying. And that's pretty much what, what me and Pros over here looking for. All right, you want to say some last words, Pro?
Yeah, last toe in the show for the year.
Let's do
You
it.
guys had a really great year. Like I was telling Toe at the beginning. Here's the many, many, many more years, and let's get the NHN to blow up, man.
Hell yeah.
Let's get up there. Let's I don't want to work for the rest of my life. Let's make millions of dollars talking shit.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to get Show to show some ass so he can get us popular, but he don't want to do it. He doesn't want to shave his ass.
I'm gonna get out of here. Apparently,
Don't leave yet.
Hazel wants me to come on, so I'm gonna try to do that. But no, I love you guys.
I love you too, bro.
Love you
That's
too,
pretty
Dave.
much it.
Hey, man.
All right. I'll talk to
Appreciate
you
you
guys
stopping
later.
by.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
absolutely.
You flew in a what?
I didn't say nothing.
All I heard was, yeah, because I flew in a.
I haven't flown nowhere.
You sure?
Flown to work and flown back. Driving.
The one bad thing about this show,
Save that for
couldn't
the
hear it.
comment podcast.
I couldn't hear a fucking word you just said while it was playing.
You got it too loud. Don't put it so loud. I said save that one for the comic pod. That sounds like a comic song.
Yeah, I got to get more shit like that. But yeah, so you're riding a dragon, is what you said.
I am.
I don't know. That's what you said.
Who?
I know. What were you saying?
What?
I was saying
Hold on. What music? Hold up, because I'm playing music now. Yeah, sure, you can talk.
yeah. So it's crazy, y'all, because I was gonna say marriage life is very complicated, I would say. And rewarding at the same time, I'm guessing. But it's like it feels like you'll never understand your partner, but at the same time you have to understand that your partner is another entity in the relationship. So you have to, no matter what, try to understand her point of view and give her, you know, her way too, because she needs to be happy. But at the same time, it's like how do we compromise so that we both happy at the same time? And that's the art of being happy in a relationship, is compromising. Because being two opposite, I guess opposite sex. Is it the fact that we're opposite sex that we act differently? I'm guessing that's it. Our hormones are differently. Our hormones are different, so we act different. So at the same time, we have to like try to use our different personalities to clash together and actually be happy. So it does take compromising because we're not all always gonna agree with what's going on. And yeah, I'm guessing that's the key to everything is compromising, even though sometimes you don't want to do it, you want your way. Like I want my way, but like I gotta compromise so that we both could be happy. And then funny thing is sometimes you can be petty. Am I the only one compromising? Can we both compromise? You just gotta do what you gotta do and show the other person. I guess the other person will see how you're being. You know, I'm compromising. I see that you're compromising, so maybe it would lead them to compromise more. Now that you're back, sir, I was over here talking to myself, trying to
I know.
educate these young whippersnappers, Mr. Johnny in the building.
I don't know if you saw his whatchamacallit, his comment there.
No. You can read it for us.
He goes, "I never been in a relationship. I don't know because I've never been in a relationship, but is it hard being in one?"
Oh, like I tried to explain without, 'cause I don't want my wife or any wife out there to feel disrespected, but it's the most beautiful, hardest, uh, excuse me,
And
most rewarding. It's like a roller coaster, bro. It's like, why are you here? It would be terrible if you're not here. It's like, yeah, it's you can't. Whoever wrote that sentence wrote it perfectly. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
yeah,
It's
like
crazy.
yeah, like anything you do in life is gonna be hard at times.
Yeah, you just gotta
Not
work.
yeah, nothing's easy.
Takes work.
Yeah,
That's something I did realize. At some point in time, you're not gonna get everything you want, no matter what. It takes work. You gotta give to receive without, and then it gets to a point where you just need to give without counting how much you give. Oh, I give so much. Nah, it's in my nature to give, so I always do it. So I'm not doing it for a reward. And I'm guessing that's the point that's where I need to get to, where I'm doing stuff just to do it. Because I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me or every guy does it, but when you do something, yeah, you sometimes you want that little pat in your back, like good job, I understand that you did this, and I understand that this is our house. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to hang up this painting or whatever. But the fact that you just did it out of nowhere, actually took time to do it. A little pat in the back, it goes a long way. But I gotta get to the point where I don't need a little pat in the back. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do because it's supposed to be done. If that makes sense. That's the point I'm trying to get to.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
It's difficult as hell though, because you want the little pat. Yo, good job. Well, shit. If you take care of the kids and you clean, well, that's the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure they need the little pat in the back too. As women, doing everything, cleaning, taking care of the kids, cooking. Then here we come with like another giant kid. Where's my food? You did my laundry. Well, I don't. Funny thing is, I don't expect. I don't think I expect much
Yeah.
because I've seen some guys. Where's my laundry? You cooking tonight? Like they really like. This is your job.
Yeah.
But go ahead. So I'm over here talking.
Not I mean, it's true what you're saying though. It's like you gotta learn how to find gratitude in the fact that you're given. Because when you start playing that game of who's doing more, everybody loses. There was like, if I sit there and actually think, like, there was times remember when I was stream with you, we played the video game and be like, yo, I'll be right back, and I'll be gone for like an hour.
Mhm.
Because I would go pick somebody up, drop them home, but that little bit of time that we had there, it was worth it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
But it wasn't like I'm doing this so you could do something for me. You know what I'm saying?
No. Just matter of fact, the conversation in itself is the payment.
Yeah. So I get it. It's like, just finding satisfaction in being able to do. But then again, you don't want to be feeling like you're taking advantage of, because sometimes you do, and nothing happens, and it's like,
That's correct, sir.
like, hello, I live here too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
can I get one? Yeah, can I get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wow. That's a feeling I guess men get a lot. But women as well.
Yeah.
Even though I think that's something that bothers me in a relationship as men.
Wait.
I can't speak for everybody. Sorry, I was coughing.
No. You said what bothers you in a relationship? Is that?
No. What not what bothers me, what intrigues me, I guess, is like, wait a minute, because I see a comment. We feel the same way. We got to do for everyone, but no one does for you. See, that's what I was gonna say. Like coming from the other point of view, it's like a stalemate, bro. It's like sometimes I feel like we're saying the same thing at the same time. It's
Yeah.
like we're not yinging when you're supposed to be yanging. Like we're both vegan at the same time, dude. Like, it's listen, Johnny, it's a beautiful, complicated thing. You got to work at it, like I said. You will see that once you do find somebody that you're willing to try to be with, you'll start to, yes, you'll start to see some stuff that bother you and annoy you and stuff like that because you're opposites. It's okay. But then little by little, as you start working at it to try to compromise, like I said, and live with this person, you'll see the joy in it. Like, yeah, it is joyful to actually try to is it satisfy? Is the word?
I guess so.
Not even. Yeah, satisfy. Like, I understand that you like this, so I'm gonna do this, even though I don't like it for one day. This for you. So it in the doing for the other person is also a payment to you. Plus, seeing that person happy as well also is a payment to you. So sometimes you're doing just to see the person's reaction. It's dude, it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, it's a beautiful, difficult, especially once you get into the kids and the living and the. I believe the living is the most difficult part, unless you already had a sister,
Mm.
because I guess you would understand what living with a lady is. You deal with,
Yeah.
especially if you had a sister, you dealt with it. You dealt with this female always around, or I'm pretty sure as a sister, you do the same thing. You snoop. You go in your brother's room bothering. You never sleep. Your brother's waiting for you to sleep. Like, let me wait for her to sleep, so I can, I don't know, rub on out shit. Damn, this bitch never sleep. Yo, every time. Like, is so I guess having a sister helps in a relationship because I never had a sister, so I never understood.
Yeah.
So I guess I fought more, like I fought it more than other people would, because other people would understand. Okay, this already happened. I'm used to it. With me, it's like no, like I'm an adult too, and it's like
Stop moving my toothbrush.
yeah. I didn't know where I gained this sister. I never older sister had this that I never fucking wanted. I've always been the older brother. Where the fuck you came from?
Sitting there. Stop telling me what to do.
Stop moving my shit.
Where is my cup? Oh, there you go.
Ah. So
I am a boy, Damon.
that's I just thought of that's not a bad analogy. Maybe the fact that I didn't have a sister is the fact that I wasn't as understanding or as good in a relationship. It took me a while to get to this point. Like day
Yeah,
by
but
day, year by year, you get better and like you work at it, bro. Like
yeah.
I ain't start like this. So I didn't 'cause I didn't understand. Like I said, I never had a sister. I had my mother, and I always was submissive to my mother. Of course, it's your mother.
She gonna beat your ass if you're not.
Exactly. So you always submissive to this lady. And then once you leave this lady and you gonna fly, it's like I'm not gonna submit to nobody. finally, I get to be me. Yeah, I get to be. I get to be big dog, and then this.
Which one of y'all
fucking-
motherfuckers want it?
When you find a girl and this comes and
Right,
fucking the fuck,
right,
leave me alone.
To this day.
right back to his.
Fuck yeah.
You find your
I
independence
love my
and they just
mother.
walk up in the shit on
Hello,
some.
motherfucker.
I'm bad. Like I've been trying to shed you for 21 years. I left the college and all, and you're back. Now feed me and do my laundry.
You know what the crazy stuff was that lady goes, it's a partnership, not mommy to all. But from what I seen in most relationships or something, she goes, "You sleeping in the basement tonight."
Yup.
Yeah, but from what I seen, it's always been like the woman is the mother to the guy until they have kids, and then and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna be the mother to them, and not the mother, not the mother to you no more. Because a lot of them was like, oh, I got 2 kids and a husband, so I got 3 kids. It's like, well, he was kind of the kid before y'all got the kids, you know? So it's like, he ain't changed. But then it's like, damn, now I gotta grow up because these little kids is taking my spot. And it's all over again.
Oh man. I get I'm not trying to change the subject because
No.
I'm just trying to help both of us out. Like I wish we would understand each other more, like man and female. No.
Oh.
I don't want to kill myself. Not yet.
No, not for you.
Oh, everybody.
I mean, it's
Oh shit.
I'm trying to help us out. All right. Oh,
Um,
let me help.
I like for men and female out there that are listening.
Keep digging that hole, bro.
I wish.
It's 2023.
I wish. Get out of here. Stop listening. I'm trying. I'm working. You can't even work, man. They even at the top. Gosh. But anyways,
Get out of here.
Lord, can't even work. I'm telling you. I just for guys and girls that are listening out there. I just wish we would understand each other more. I feel like
So,
I think that's our biggest thing. I'm the funny thing is, even within me fighting for myself, I understand that she's another person. Not a lot of people do that. Like I understand, like I gotta give you a chance. Like I gotta give you a win sometimes.
yeah.
Like you have to. We're both adults. You have to. You have to have your thoughts, your own thoughts. Wait.
R.
Oh,
Kelly, I wish,
shit.
or Ray J, I wish. Well, Ray J was, if I had one wish, it would be kung fu. Girl, I would know you, and then we become new. I don't know.
Ray J knows kung fu.
He had a wish that he knew kung fu.
Kofi, how you feeling, sir? Kofi in
Word.
the building.
And and R. Kelly's wish is like, I wish I never let none of these girls go because they got me in jail now. I know that's not the flow of the song, but fuck it. That's what we do in there. What's going on, Kofi?
I know.
Word. But yo, some dudes are just like fucking blessed with knowing women.
Really? You think so?
I mean, we seen a couple. Like they just fucking walk up in a room and boom. 3 women want them. 4 women want, and all they did was walk in there. And then they just like they cater to the will. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're gonna be miserable When you
damn, you're gonna be miserable.
no, yeah, you're gonna be miserable. What's going on, Taquan?
Period. What's up, Ty?
Yeah, that's Kofi. Just he got me in my speed dial.
Hey,
But
hello.
yeah, but you're gonna be miserable, right? But you
Right.
gotta find comfort in the misery.
I
But that's
agree.
life. That's life, though.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, can you quote that and put toe tags at the end with the quotations? Bloop,
That's it.
bloop. Put that shit in a book.
Word.
It's
Yo,
misery. Make sure you're comfortable in it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yo, Kofi, not for nothing, player. Back in the day when I was pretty Tony, you
Mhm.
wouldn't have shit on me. You heard?
You heard?
I had that sexy ass voice. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Ooh. Pretty Tony voice is over.
Word. But I don't think. Well, all right. I'm gonna say it like this. I spoke about this earlier when I was ranting by myself, but it was that part of me was gone because I had to grow up so fucking fast. I'm trying to figure it out again. But you know, when you ever it's almost like my hard drive crashed, but the recovery software that I had wasn't the latest version of it.
Mhm.
So now I have to figure out what programs I have to install because it wasn't in the recovery. You know what I'm saying?
Which
So a lot of
programs am I missing?
so a lot of it is like, different versions of it. You know what I'm saying? Write that down. No pen, pad, think it down. Shit, that's what we do, man.
That's how we do it, player.
Shit, that's why we decided to talk on some shit that could record us, because I be spitting out gems, and I don't think about shit when I speak. I just speak.
1-800-FACTS.
That's right.
Bars.
Bars all fucking day.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yo, Taquan, how come you don't come up in this chat talking about what's good, my big dick fellas? It's like every other chat he comes in, he's like, "What's up, you big dick motherfuckers?" And Taquan just come in here today on some what's good. Like, you late, and you just trying to hide. I see you, motherfucker.
Got him!
But yeah, I mean, it's also, from what I understand, you was growing up very independent. Like you had your brothers and all, but you was singular. You know what I'm saying? Like you did everything yourself, or you know what I'm saying? So now you're in this team, and it's kind of hard to adjust to it.
Mm-hmm. Damn. I've been equating it, and I told my wife this, and I don't think she understands it because she's a girl, but another guy would understand it. It's like playing basketball, and I feel like, all right, I'm the point guard and you the shooting guard. We both important. I'm gonna run the ball. I'm running the team. I need you to shoot. Why I can't run the team? Because you the shooting guard.
Yeah, that's not your
And
position.
I'm the point guard. I run the. You want to be the point guard? Nah, I don't want to be the point guard. I want to shoot.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm gonna have to sit on the bench if you gonna want to do everything.
And then it's like, in this basketball team, it's two high players. It's two well-paid players,
Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe and Shaq. And it's like one motherfucker can't tell the other motherfucker nothing. And the other motherfucker can't tell this motherfucker nothing. Even if they feel uncomfortable or something is bothering them. Yo, I don't like this cup here. I don't give a fuck. I want my cup here. I'm an adult. Shit. Damn. It's like two well players that can't say shit to each other. So everything has to be smooth without
Word.
anybody knowing anything.
Yeah. Yo, Chris, I sent you the link if you want to join us. Happy New Year,
Yo, Happy New
motherfucker.
Year's.
But it's true though.
It's like,
Y-
it's like I just want to play. I want to win the championship. How do you want to play this game? You want to be the point guard? I'll let you be the point guard. I'll shoot. I don't mind playing shooting guard. But, okay. So now we gonna do stuff the way you want to do it. All right, then you stay at shooting guard. But I don't like this position.
Nah, but you see what Kofi says? He's like, nah, you're the point guard and she's the GM, coach, trainer, and all that.
Damn. You see, Kofi, that's the problem.
Well, you know what the thing is, Sho? If you equate Kofi, what Kofi said, and add it to what you're doing, right? You
Mhm.
want to win the championship.
Correct.
But the GM and the coach and the trainer, that's all behind the scenes stuff that run the team, right? But when
Correct.
the game is playing, you running the team.
Correct.
So you could be the point guard while she handles the books and the trades and the staffing and you know the kids and the household and the bills and all that stuff. And then when it comes down to it, when the game is being played, that's when you're the point guard. So then being able to shift responsibilities at certain times is when is where you capitalize on utilizing each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? So like let's say maybe running the household and take care of the bills and all that stuff. She's the GM. But when it comes to like making the money or protecting the family or doing some other stuff, you're the point guard. So like when we're out and about, you're the point guard, Papi. Control the team. When we're here and all this other shit, I'm the GM. I'm doing all the behind the shit. You sit there and look pretty.
See? It's a beautiful thing when you're talking to another guy. Everything just flows.
Yeah.
I guess we understand each other. I understand where you coming from. That
Yeah.
sounds absolutely fantastical. That's my word to my wife. Fantastic. That's fantastical. That's you gotta have a positive energy because you don't want no problems. If you want to
Word.
eat lasagna, that's a fantastical idea, honey.
Word.
Anyways, I lost track of what I was saying because I'm over here fucking around.
No, but when you talk to another guy, he explains it the
You
fantastical way.
see, that's a beautiful thing. You see how you explain it, everything goes smooth. The
Yeah.
problem with another female, and I'm not trying to say that I'm gonna turn gay.
Well, Kofi's taken already.
Kofi, oh shit.
Holla at him, Kofi.
The problem with another woman is, like you said, you could do the GM thing. I don't mind. You want to do not even. You're great at the GM stuff. You run the team, make the trades, do whatever you want. But here comes fucking Pat. What's his name? Fucking from Miami.
Pat Riley.
Pat fucking Riley putting on his shorts and his fucking his basketball shoes, wanting to jump in the game. My nigga, run the game. Run the game. Stick to what you. This is the game plan. Run the game. I'ma play. You want to play? Yeah, I want to play. All right. Here's the fucking ball. You come play and I'll run the game. But wait a minute. Now we gonna do shit your way? Like, what do you want to do? Like,
Yeah.
do you want to play? Do you want to run the game?
Yeah, I've yo
You wear
that
basketball shorts. Wear a suit. You the fucking GM.
yo, dude, I've seen that live. Where there was one time we was gonna go out as a family to go watch a movie, and this is the first time my pops came with us for a while, in a while. And so we're going to Bay Plaza, and my mom, like, he's driving, and my mom's like, "That's not where you're supposed to go. Make this left." And my pop's like, "I know where I'm going." And she's telling him, and he's like, "Fuck it. You want, all right." And he followed her directions, and she goes, "Wait, this isn't where we're supposed to be." He goes, "Yeah, I know. We're supposed to be in Bay Plaza. You wound up at fucking Whitestone." And she said, "Well, let's go to Bay Plaza." He goes, "No, fuck that. You bring us here. We're watching this shit here." He gets out of the car. He goes into the fucking movie. He's like, fuck that. You want to be here? We're here now. I know where the fuck he's like, I know where the fuck I'm going. I've been going to this place for 50 fucking years.
He's still, the crazy thing is he's still lost in that.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. Even when you're wrong, even when you're right, you lose.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, but I'm pretty sure there was no apology. You know what? Snookums, my bad. I should have let you drive. Was there? Am I mistaken?
It was one of those like, and then that's
I
it.
don't give a shit.
Yeah, she was like, well, you fuck it then. We'll watch it here.
There's no talking about it after that. There's no.
Nah, yeah.
If it's a mention, if you even mention it, you a problem. Oh, so now you trying to start beating? You trying to fight? Like I'm just saying, you was wrong and you haven't said nothing that starts with a sorry. Oh, now you looking for trouble.
Yeah. Yo, there was one time I will never forget this. I told you this story plenty of times. My pops was cooking chicken and he's making the sauce, and my mom was like, "You can't put that together." And he said, "Fuck it." Picked up the whole tray of chicken and threw it out and said that no one eats chicken. That no one eats chicken.
I love your dad. His dad don't play, yo. He said, "Word? You can't make it through it? Oh, it's over. It's over then. Shit don't work." Just throw the whole tray out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo.
I can't picture how your mother reacted to this.
Yo,
You can't be mad.
Yeah.
You can't be happy.
It's one of those things that it doesn't happen that often, that when it happens, it's like, all right, hold up. I'm gonna be in my room. I done fucked up. I'm gonna be in my room.
Word, I do not want to take the brunt of this.
Yo, there was one time my grandfather was over the house and he's teaching me how to fix the sink because one of the pipes busted. So I'm changing it from the metal pipe to the PVC pipe. And he's showing me how to do it. And we couldn't get this fucking pipe off. And I'm trying everything I could do. And my grandmother says something. And my grandfather goes, "Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about."
Damn.
But it was one of those things that when he said it, my grandmother looked at him and just started dying laughing. And I turned around, I was like, "What the fuck?" And they just started laughing. And I'm like, "How the hell did you just..." And she just was like, "Nigga," just started laughing. I was like,
you have to be joking.
yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Word, that's usually beef in my house.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but it was one of those, like, it was funny that it just came out of nowhere, but it wasn't funny that you just said that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word, that was a serious shit. You know what's crazy? Maybe their relationship was that cool that she understood him. When he said "shut the fuck up," he ain't really mean like "shut the fuck up, don't speak again." It's like,
Yeah.
like go fuck yourself. We don't really mean
Yeah.
it. It was like maybe they understood her to the point that she started dying. Like, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but it's like that's why I try not to get mad, because then no one has chicken.
So that's where you get it from.
Yeah.
You get mad. Nobody has controllers. Nobody has nothing. Monitors, TVs.
Yeah.
I will destroy it. Blinky. Oh man. To my wife who's listening, I know she stopped talking, but I know she's listening.
Mm-hmm. She's about to turn it off right now, so that way she could be like, "Oh, I didn't hear you say that."
No offense. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just, I guess, trying to understand you more. As I'm trying to understand myself more. It's a game of chess. You gotta give as you feel like you're not receiving, even though you are receiving in departments that you might not see. Damn, that's a bar.
You know what I think it is? I think you might be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking too much into stuff, it doesn't help, right? Like wanting to be in control of something when no one really has control doesn't help. So like letting shit happen naturally, like just like work. It's like, oh, I got 100 more packages I gotta do. They just gave this shit to me, and then you just get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like if you had like your helper, be like, all right, yo, you do these things, you do, and the helper's like, well, what if we do this? It's one of those like, all right, you know, like you do this the way you want. I'm gonna do this, but it gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's just one of those like, don't force the leadership, just let it allocate itself type. You know, you
I've had that situation at work. Weirdly, that you said it, and it's a great analogy, I guess, because I've had people that I tried to tell them do this. And it's like, bitch, I've been doing this job for 20 years. Do this way. I'm not telling you to do it this way for fun. I've just been doing it for 20 years this way. It's gonna be
yeah,
easy. You know, you do deliveries.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you train somebody a certain way. Take this elevator on the left. Trust me. I'm not gonna explain it to you, but this is the elevator you should be taking. Because all the other elevators at this time are fucked up or something. You don't know.
yeah.
Oh no, don't
Speak
worry. I'll do
to
it
this
myself.
person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've seen. Oh, I'll do it myself. I'll do it my way.
All right.
That, you see, but you still have that little resentment and that little. You may be like, as an adult, and with that little anger that you have, you'd be like, "Go ahead, my nigga, do it your way, then. Hopefully, you fuck up to the point that you still need me, but it still bothers you
Yeah.
that, like, why you can't just take what I'm saying? Like, am I not like, is my word not worthy to you? Does that make sense? Like,
I hear you.
as a man, what I'm saying, it's not a life or death thing. Like, it could be something simple,
Yeah.
but like, can
Well, for me, that's the one thing is like when I tell people do this, no, oh, no, I'll do it this way. All right.
yeah, so you don't feel
Because
like, am I a piece of shit that you don't?
I
I guess, like,
used
yeah,
to.
I'm looking into it like
No,
2 months.
yeah.
Like,
Like
am I that big a piece of
like
like?
I used to, but then it would be like, well, then I'm right. You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, it's like I had to tell this particular person, do this, and this. Oh well, I can't do this. All right. But then I get it done my way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know for a fact the way I do it works. You figure out however you want to do it.
Mhm.
But you don't want to listen to me? That's on you. Go ahead, honey. Pay your dues.
See, I got to get to that point. I guess I'm taking it too personal.
Yeah,
I
that's what it
take it
is.
very personal. Like,
Yeah, it's like yo, you may be telling people to do it the right way, but
yeah, like,
people only learn through failure. So that's why they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna do it my way because my way makes sense to me. It doesn't make sense to you until you sit there and go, how come the only elevator that works is the one on the left? But you've been sitting for 3 hours, like my nigga, I told you to use the one on the left. You figured it out yet? You know what I'm saying? So he's still mad that I drive in the right side of the lane where oncoming traffic has to stop.
that's not what. You see, that is a situation that we had, and yeah, I did take that personal, but it more so bothered me that I knew or felt like, dude, I'm not saying nothing wrong. Like I was looking around like I'm saying this for the benefit of you, your health of you, like your safety. Like,
Trying to
hey,
help you out.
yeah, this seems a little like okay. I'll give you an example, Toe, because I know you train people, but you train somebody and you see them do something that in 20, I guess I'm gonna give you your experience at this job for 20 years,
Okay.
and you notice them do something that may lead to injury, and it's like when you tell the person nicely, like this looks dangerous, and this is why it looks dangerous, and this is why. Like you lay it out for them. This is that. This is why I see. This is what I see. And that person doesn't come back with, "Damn, I see what you're talking about. I'm not gonna do that. That does look dangerous." But instead, fights you on it. I don't know why I took that overly like my dude. Like this is wrong. Like you're gonna get hurt. It was so personal. Like that's why she's laughing. To this day, I was like, you really argued with me on something that I was trying to help you with. It didn't benefit me. But because it was gonna be done my way, it's like, nah. Like that's great. Like I don't know if you hear it in my voice. To this day, my jaw really hit the ground. Like
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
really felt you would rather die than listen to me.
yeah, and that
I
that
can't-
feeling right there is
yeah,
borderline almost disrespectful.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was wow.
Yeah.
Like, yo, don't walk over there. There's a big hole if you're gonna fall through it and die. I would rather walk in this hole and die than listen to you.
And then come back and tell you not to walk in there because it's a hole.
I'm gonna come back as a ghost and tell you, yo, why you didn't tell me about that hole?
No, I get it. I mean,
I was
my whole life has been a bunch of, yo, why don't you do it like this? Nah, I'm good. All right.
see you used to it. Who did you get that from? You didn't have a sister.
No, I'm the youngest.
Oh, I'm the oldest. That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is like when my uncle was trying to fix something, and I'm in fucking vocational school, and I go, why don't you try to do this? Nah, I mean this is the way. Like, all right. And then after like 20 minutes of trying, I'm like, let's try it this way one quick. You
So
know,
you had to be, you were built to be
I
understanding.
I have to
No,
be,
with to
yeah,
take.
I have to be patient because
Yeah.
I've always been, it's always been, watch this. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you notice, a lot of the things I do by myself. I don't have a problem with, oh, you want all these things delivered? You need help? Nah, I'm good. I'll do it myself. Because it's the fact of, well, y'all not gonna listen to what the fuck I gotta say anyway. And I know for a fact I could do all this shit in the time needed. I know for a fact I can get this done. And y'all don't listen to me when I speak. So let's not waste my breath and let me get this shit done.
Damn, so this show is therapeutic. You just did some therapy shit on me. Cause I'm the polar, I'm the opposite of you. I'm the oldest. So I've always been in control
Yeah.
of every situation. I used to pick, I always picked where we was going, are we going left or right? I always look for answers, I guess. What are
Yeah.
we doing, brother? Which way are we headed? Hold my hand. I was always in charge.
Yeah.
And to go from that team to this team where
You're second in command of an army of two.
nah, I wish I was to feel second in command would be great. In the army of two, I'm 7. Like,
Yo, but
damn, I'm
this is
coming off the bench and nobody's playing.
see, but this is where you take the opportunity, because there's a big opportunity in this that most people don't realize. I was the youngest one, and I've always been mad that I felt like no one was paying attention to me, right? So, and there was a point where I almost tried to kill myself, and my brother stopped me from doing it. You heard the story, and then I started realizing, wait a minute, the reason why no one's listening to me is because I'm supposed to be listening to them. So I watch them. I see how everything works. I see the situations they're in. So now that I'm the old one with my cousins, and I see them get into those squabbles and those little tiff fights and all that stuff in front of me, I'm able to sit there and be like, yo, let me take a breath. Yeah, I just know y'all are annoyed at the situation and you're taking it out on each other, because I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And like, as the leader, you don't get to see the whole squad. You just tell them where to go and they follow. But now you have an opportunity to see the whole squad. And you're perceptive when it comes to being in the streets and how everybody acts. But now you sit there and go, all right, let me sit back. Let me see what's going on. In this situation, what happens? You know? It's like when you're watching your kids, and most of the time it's like, shut up, sit down, do this, stop moving over there, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop doing this. But then like someone who doesn't see your kids, like a friend of the family or like an uncle or something, they get to be like, yo, what's going on, little man? And they sitting there and they're having an experience with the thing because the dude's just having the time with the kid while you're trying to take care of everybody and running the ship. You know what I'm saying? It's like now you could be in the back, watching. You'd be like, all right, so what's going on here? I don't need to be in control in this situation. So what's happening? Okay, this one don't like this. That one loves this. This one is just running around. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes being able to just take orders makes you a better leader. And sometimes, being a leader makes you be able to take orders better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't lead until you learn how to follow, and you really can't follow until you lead. If that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot.
Because the one thing I was never is like a leader. Like, I've never been the type like, yo, I'm gonna be the captain of the team, or I'm gonna do this. I've always been the type. Yeah, I've always been the type that like, what we need to do, let's do it. But like when I was in college, so many people, when it came down to picking leaders of teams, I got picked twice as many as the person who got picked second as the leader of a team. And I'm saying like, why the fuck y'all niggas picking me? Because all of them were like, yo, you the only one out here that actually knows what the fuck they're doing. But you don't fucking, they're like, yo, we can talk to you and you actually tell us what the fuck's going on. Everyone else, they give you the bullshit. Like they act like they know. And even when I ran my team, it was like, what y'all niggas want to do? Because I was, all right, little backstory. In college, we had this car, because I was in an automotive college. We had this car that had a list of problems. And the team to get all the problems solved first, they win the thing. It wasn't really a challenge, but it was just like a fix the car. So I'm like, all right, here goes all the list. What do y'all guys want to do? Well, I don't feel like doing shit. All right, go sit at the computer. And when we give you codes, diagnostic codes, or anything to look up, you go look it up. He goes, all right, cool. This dude loved being in the fucking engine. So I'm like, yo, the mass airflow sensor and those other shit, you and him, y'all handle that. Me and this dude's gonna be reading the codes, and I'm gonna be checking out all the other shit. Handle your business.
On
That was,
3.
yeah, it was like, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to do this? All right, go ahead, do it, and let's just get this shit done. Because that's how I learned how to lead through being in the follow. Like, I'm gonna follow your lead, and that's how I'm gonna lead you. What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do this.
Are you? Like
Yeah. You know?
like running the pick and roll? All right, run it.
Yeah. That's what it's like. You like to shoot? All right, get open. I get you the ball. That's why me and you make a good team, because it's like, what you want to do? Show you want to just get rebounds? All right, I'll shoot all day. You want to shoot? I'll pass you the ball. It don't matter what you want to do. I got you. I'll adapt.
Just don't play. Hey, mother.
I mean, whose fault is that? That's my fault.
No, it's not.
No, it's my
You
fault. I
gotta
don't
be
even
at work
play.
at 9 o'clock every day.
Dude, if I fucking turned it on, I would still be like a 67. I didn't age that character. Yo, this is the least I've ever played a video game.
You gotta come. I don't understand why. Like, play the career as a Nick. You never want to be a Nick. Like, I be
Yeah,
inventing myself.
I play the career all the time.
Like, I be on the Nick. Like,
Yeah.
yo, RG, pass me the ball, my Nick.
See me, I be the Knicks, but I be tight because we always losing. I don't understand how I got 50 points and we losing.
That's how real life is.
Yeah, that's what makes me tight. But anyway, because pro was like, what's your resolution, Cho? So I was like, to find time.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, what you mean by? I was like, well, I do everything now, but just to have time is something I want. It's not necessarily like to find time to work out, to find time to play with my figures, to find time to do. It's just to find time, to have time that I can be like, all right, personal time. Yo, you want to go do something real quick? You know what I'm saying? Like that time to sleep. Something.
So it's more to use time.
Yeah,
You want to
like
use time. You want to allocate time to different stuff.
for me, yeah, I want
You-
me time.
An hour of playing with my figures. An hour.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? I mean, why don't you have a set? Well, you already have a plate full. That's what it is. So it's like you can't have. I get home at 6, 7 o'clock. I do this with my figures. From 6 to 7, I don't know, 15 minutes. 7 to 7:15, I play with my figures. Like, allocate some time to do something for you. But at the same time, your plate is so full. That shit is gonna overspill. You're gonna be doing too much.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You do a lot though. And I hope someday you get to just relax, bro.
I mean, yesterday and today, I was asleep for like 2-3 hours, but yesterday I watched the whole the Best Man Final Chapters, that TV show on Peacock about the movies.
Cool.
I watched that whole season. It was good. If you like the movies, you definitely like the series. But it was still one of those like, all right, I was chilling, I relaxed, I watched that, and it's like, all right, I didn't get nothing done. So tomorrow, let me see if I can do something. I looked up. I was like, all right, let me go. Is there a movie playing? I'm like, I don't want to see Avatar. Because if I want to see Avatar, I have to see it in IMAX 3D. And that's like $30 a fucking ticket. I'm like, I'm not trying to do this shit right now. There was no other movie I was interested in. I was like, maybe I could watch Wakanda Forever again. But I was like, that shit's going to be at like fucking 2 o'clock. And then I got to, go pick up Cap and shit. And I'm like, all right, let me watch the Ric Flair shit. Then I started falling asleep at the end of that shit. I'm like, all right, let me take a nap. Took like a fucking 3-hour nap. Woke up and like, oh, there goes my day. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you need that because you know, we take a week off. That week off is just to fucking catch up on rest and recharge and shit.
That I think I don't want to make excuses for myself. That is my issue, bro. I say I'm gonna do so much on vacation, right? And then vacation comes and your body's like, we're not moving, bro. And then it's like you seem lazy because you really on your vacation don't do shit. Shit, I've been told that you haven't done shit. I know. Like I apologize, but I really felt like I needed to not do shit for 5
Yeah.
days.
I took off so I don't have to do shit.
Yeah. For 5 days, I didn't want to do shit because for 360, I'm gonna be dealing with this crap.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a little exchange. 5 days for 360. Come on, let me
Yeah.
be.
But then like when I was on remember I got sick with COVID, like the first couple of days I was like, all right, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'll just watch TV. And then like the last 3-4 days, I was like, all right, I got energy. I started doing the fucking thumbnails. I started doing all this other shit, making the videos. You know, you saw I was mad productive. I even got some workouts in. I was doing this shit. I was doing that shit. I was like, yeah, I got the energy now, baby. Then I go back to work and you know what I'm saying?
You did before, right on your
Yeah,
chest, and then you
yeah,
hear the open, bing, boom.
yep. See,
Nah,
that's what I do. I be on some bing boom. Where my pork chops at? Stop playing these fucking games. You know you're supposed to get me pork. It don't matter
I'm
who
right
it
in
is.
it.
Yeah,
Who you here for? Pulmonary? I can't even say it.
pulmonary. Pulmonary.
I
Yo, you know what's
can't
funny?
say pulmonary.
I do the same shit. Yo, dude, bariatric. I used to call it thoracic. I don't know
Thoracic,
why. I was like thoracic surgery.
thoracic, pulmonary.
Pulmonary. I had a hard time saying metabolism, metabolism,
Oh,
metabolism.
you sound like a robot. My Mr. Mental Metabolism.
Metabolism.
Bebop. Oh man. But back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
I totally forgot what I had something I wanted to tell you about. Yeah. I've been trying
But
to do
the
that.
leadership stuff, the following
No. I just had something
finding
in
time,
general.
your New Year's resolution.
Nah, forget it. It's gone. Like gone. I needed to say something to you. You were saying something about women, and I wanted to mention something. Nah, never mind.
What earlier?
Yeah, like a few seconds ago, you was talking, and I was waiting, and then we started talking about something else. I was like, but never mind. If it comes back to me, I will seem excited and let you know. There you go. I got it. Uh I was gonna say, I feel like not to make excuses because I didn't grow up with a father. So I wonder if that helped you, that you got to see an example at home. So you got to understand that give and take that men and women have in a relationship and what you as you grow up, what you was gonna have to deal with in a relationship. Like I've seen it. I've seen my dad have to compromise even when he's wrong or something like that. So then when you get in your relationship, it's like, I know how to deal with this. Me, I've never seen the example. It's like I'm going based on what I thought a relationship is supposed to be, and then running into a wall, figuring out that's 100% wrong.
Yeah.
And then the
Well,
girl's gonna tell you this is how it's supposed to be, and then you doubt it because like you just want your way.
yeah. Well, most of my shit that I've seen have been outside of my pops and my mom's. Like like it was one of those like they're always there. So that's where I get I want to be there, but it's also like with my friends, I seen a lot of selfishness through them. Like it was, if I don't want to do this, I'm not doing it, but I want y'all to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of selfishness there. And then you got the ones that were like, yo, we were all just chilling to chill. And it was like, if I had something, you got it. You know, like, so having the traits basically it was the community. But the biggest thing like now was like seeing my uncle always helping people out no matter what. Like he was one of the people that it was like, yo, I need your help with something. And he'd be like, all right, I'm on my way, or how does Tuesday sound? Can we do it Tuesday? All right, cool. And he's always the first one there, no matter what. And then, you know, like I told pros, like finding this community and seeing Kenny go out of his way for people and seeing you, you know, go out of your way, like extremely out of your way to be, you know, to be a part of, you know, shit and all that. That's where I'm like, all right, I can step my game up. Cause, you know, a lot of the times, like, there's a wall that goes up. Where it's like, well, everybody's selfish. So it's like, well, I can't be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also, Krills, a lot of people don't know. He's been through, you know, he's been with me through a lot of shit, not just at work. You know? Like, there was a lot of times like, yo, dude, I need somebody. And he's like, all right, I'm there. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So being able to trust in the fact that you can be the person you want to be with, yeah, that's what helped me where I'm at now. But you talking about with dealing with women? Has my father shown me examples? Is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying, you've seen it growing up because you've seen
The compromise and stuff.
exactly everything.
Oh
You've seen it in like a movie. It's in
well
front of you at
yeah.
all point.
Well, the way my pops was do everything and let me know when you need me.
I think most men are like that.
You
I
know,
think I'm like that myself.
you know what I'm saying? Like it was like one of those things. Like my pops went to work, he did his thing, he bring in the money, and then my mom took care of everything. He's like, well, like if there was a decision, like, yo, y'all want to do this? Go ask your mother. It's her department.
Mhm.
To the point, my uncle would be like, yo, that's your mother's department, right? Like that was the thing. Yeah, everything was
Everybody
my
had
mom's
a
department.
department.
Yeah,
The funny thing is, your mother's department would had a lot more offices. I'm guessing.
yeah. My pops had that one little shed that the security got outside, and my mom got the building.
Oh man.
But the crazy shit was though, it was like if there was ever a time when my mom be like, all right, yeah, you could do that, and my pops be like, nah, you can't. It was no. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's one thing I've saw. It was like the decision making has always had to be like team. If one said no, the other one said no.
But that was towards you or towards everything, bills.
No, that was towards us, like being raised and shit. Like, you know, it
Okay.
was like
Yeah.
what'd your mother say? She said no. Then why the fuck you asking me? Or it was like, yo, mom said we could go to the movie theater, and be like, nah, you can't go. Why not? For whatever reason, it could be one of like he saw the news that around that area is bad, or it's too late, or it's just gonna be me and very rarely he override, but it was like no, like he won't let me. Well, then you can't go. You know what I'm saying?
They never really who said they never really did this? Who said you can't go? Give me a second, then walk to the other room, yo, and go vouch for you or I guess go fight for you.
The only
No, I
time,
told him he could go.
well, the only like if my mom said no, and my pops was like, let him go, like if he if 'cause my mom was always the no, the yes or no. My pops, like it was every decision went through my mom's, but then there'll be certain times like let them do it. You know what I'm saying? And we're like, all right, fuck it. You know, and then probably when I left, it'd be like, why you blah blah blah? Because they argued, but they never argued like that in front of us. You know, but that's one thing I've learned. It was like if I had a kid, and I'm sitting there going, no, you can't do that. There better not be no. What you mean he can't do that? Not in front of the kid. Like if I said no, then it's no. If you said no, then it's no. You know what I'm saying?
Unless we speak.
Yeah, unless we made the decision, like, yo, we gonna let this nigga do this shit.
Word.
Right.
Time to change the grade.
Yeah. Or if it's one of those situations like, can I? No, you can't do shit. Go sit down over there. I'm tired of you. Then it's like, yo, my nigga, relax. you ODing right now.
Bring it down on that.
Yeah. Like, all right, you tell him I'm sorry and let him go. I ain't say shit to that motherfucker. I'm pissed. I had to do 2 hours overtime. He want to ask me. He want to ask me for food. Where you think we live in Zimbabwe? But shit, I see you, show. I see you.
See me what?
You ready for the new year?
What are you doing for the New Year's?
I'm going over my cousin's house, well, my aunt's house, and we are not sure if she's gonna be delivering the new year or so. It's one of those.
Yeah, I'm making an excuse. We're getting together, and if it's here, we're already together. If not, we're partying.
Yeah. We're either celebrating the new year or birthday.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So
might as well be together because
And I don't know if you can see this back there. That's the Goofy doll that I bought that came late. It came today. It came yesterday. It's a little plush doll for the baby.
Oh, it's in. You got it in the box, or
it's in a plastic wrap.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't take it out the plastic yet.
Take that to her tomorrow.
Yep. But yo,
yeah.
By
the way, let her know.
Definitely. Yep.
Hope everything goes well.
Me
too. Do you know if it's a girl, boy?
It's a girl. Stella Jean.
The fun starts now. Trust me, I got a girl too. Beautiful thing.
It's crazy because all of them are girls there.
It's that type of family.
Yeah.
At least they ain't twins. I've seen some family that are all twins.
Yeah, I've seen that also. They're my old next door neighbors. There was 3 daughters, but only 2 of them live with the moms. The other one I think was somewhere else. And the oldest daughter had twins, and then another baby. And then the second one had twins. So it's like everybody's having twins. But the first set of twins was identical. Yeah, the first set of twins was identical. Then the younger one had paternal. So they look different, but they were just born the same day. I'm not a dad, Johnny. I'm not a dad. But we're expecting a new member of the family, and you know, it's my cousin's baby. But you know,
Uncle Toe.
Yeah, right. What's going on, pro? Shit, you want to sign off, show?
If you don't have nothing else to speak about, sir.
I mean, you know, I want you to get rested for the.
I appreciate that I was able to come on and share with you guys because I guess I want to make it easier for you guys when you guys are in a relationship. Don't expect it to go as smooth as you think. I'm gonna have my way. You're gonna have yours. It's not as easy as that. You gotta.
Oh no!
Really work at it.
Whatever I say goes, and she's gonna notice
exactly
from the beginning. I'm putting my foot down, show. I'm putting the fucking foot down.
That's what every guy's. I guess it's in the movies. Every guy feels that way. I pay the bills. Everything I say goes. And it's like, if you act that way, it's not that she is gonna make your life a living hell. It's just she'll figure it out. You act that way, I'm not gonna listen to you. And then you get more mad. It's like it doesn't
Yes.
trust me. I'll figure out a way to disrupt. Yeah, I'm gonna be the boss. Bullshit.
Shit, you best believe I'm gonna tell him straight out. You want me to get bologna and chocolate syrup in the middle of the fucking night? But you at least we're watching this fucking TV show. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Compromise.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I try my best.
Yeah, Miss Suarez, we gotta help these young men. I don't know
Word.
if I don't know if it was the same for you, but being in a relationship was totally surprise. Is it surprise? Right?
Happy New Year, Johnny. Have a good night.
I guess to me, I
So
expected it to be one way, but then I had to adapt to it being another. Gotta be adoptable.
yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
But
Cause I'm not gonna lie, there's been a couple.
Lizzie,
Happy New Year.
Happy
Hey.
New Year's, Mama.
Now I know she's probably been listening to this whole show because she was here when I was ranting by myself. So she's like, she's probably like, yo, y'all niggas is crazy.
Word.
But no, I've been in that situation. And you know something? It's funny because I feel like we're linked here. On the way home, I went to get dinner. On the way home, I'm thinking about something that I noticed. Like I was talking to this chick, it was a long distance relationship. I went to go see her. We did our thing. Then she came to see me.
Did what?
And I was like, we had sex. Then she came to see me and I was like, yo, let's get one in real quick. And she's like, nah. And I don't know what it was. It was one of those things like, all right, then I can't do this no more. It wasn't the fact that she said no to sex, because that's not like an issue. It's just the fact that it's like, damn, son, like this is the
Damn.
only time I get to see you. This is the only time I saw you this year, and you don't want to do nothing with me?
Yo, women don't understand that. It's not that you. It's okay for you to say no to. How do I say this? Because I know we have the right to say no.
Yeah.
It's not that you said no.
Yeah, because it's perfectly fine that you said no.
Yes. It's the fact that the one time, like you feel like the one time you mustered up you did your little dance, the little.
Yeah, this was literally the only time that we were alone together.
Yeah, bro.
In the brief time that she came down to see me.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to rush back to I'm like, all right, I don't.
Like, you turned me down. You broke my heart.
Yeah, it was like, damn. So I guess you didn't give a shit when we wasn't here.
I thought about you the whole day. You live in my head, friend free.
It's kind of like, because it's crazy because my brain went straight to this because I heard this a lot. It's kind of like when I finally get to chill with you, you want to let me know that you on your period.
Mm?
And it's kind of like, wait a minute. I didn't say nothing, but you instantly telling me there's going to be no sex involved.
Word.
So now why are we chilling? It's not like I only wanted you for sex. But when you explicitly tell me there's going to be no sex involved, it's like, wait a minute. I didn't come in here with the expectations of sex, but since you turned me down already, why are you here?
Word. Why are you telling me not to go here?
You know what I'm saying?
Let me check this room out.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, then it's like, all right, well, have a good night. Have a good life. I hope you decide to see someone else when you're not on your period. Because you've been on your period 31 days a month. You know what I'm saying? So like I've been evaluating a lot of the shit that I've been, and I'm like, yo, there's a lot of shit that I put up with. And that's why I don't put up with a lot of shit now. That's why I'm so straightforward with them. Even on my profile, it's like, yo, if you can't hold a conversation or at least fucking talk to me first, I'm only gonna ask for sex and then you could go on your way.
Hey, Pistosh, how did it go with the page?
Nothing. I matched with 3 people. I messaged them and no response. Nothing.
You lose.
Yeah.
Good try though.
I mean, what you want from me? But 2023 is a different story. 2023, I'm gonna make so much money, I'm gonna be able to purchase some show.
Hey, he said I'm gonna purchase show some
Yep.
sleep so he could be a
Yep.
week in this fucking podcast.
Word. I'm gonna say this one thing and then we can get off the air. But I'm gonna be like, yo, show. You know that Martin Luther King sale that they be having in the stores?
Mm-hmm.
Me Shaniqua. You know what I'm saying? you know that President's Day special they got in the sleep piece? Me Rwanda over here. You know what I'm saying? I get them on sale, show. I got them on sale.
You crazy, bro.
Seems like that's the only way to do it.
Guys, I do apologize for my
No.
energy. I do try to bring it half dead. But I do appreciate y'all bearing with us. I do want to thank the listeners for giving us your time.
Yep, Tom Cruise.
Word. That's one thing I do like doing. Y'all could have did anything. Y'all here. Y'all took your time to listen. Thank you, Lizzie, Johnny, Miss Suarez, even though I've been dying to press the button. Now get. Come on, Tom. Hit it for her.
Now get out.
That's right. But thank you for listening. Pro Podcast. You the man.
Yep.
Came in here, held it down. Johnny, like I said, many people out there you could be watching, but you here with us, participating, being great, and we appreciate it. Y'all continue to come and have conversations and talk as much as y'all want.
Word. And for the last time of the year, 2022,
Ooh.
it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
We're gonna have a great 2023. Ooh.
Yeah, damn right.